Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the AAPI Heritage Month celebration here on GDQ Hotfix. And up next, we have New Super Mario Bros. Wii, a 2009 platform game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii, a follow-up to New Super Mario Bros. It was first released in Australia, North America. Okay, whatever, that doesn't matter. We're going to get into it, and I'm super excited for this run. Would the couch or runners like to introduce themselves?
Awesome. Hello, everyone. My name is Adrian, and I will be running New Super Mario Bros. Wii 100%. So basically everything that this game has to offer. We got a stacked couch today. We got 3 amazing commentators joining me today. If you guys could introduce yourselves, that'd be great.
Yeah, so my name is Volza. I'm here with 2 other pretty seasoned runners of this game. We got Josh TGR and Azord. You guys want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I guess I will. Sorry. I'm Josh. As Volza said, they call me a seasoned veteran of the game, as you can tell. So.
And then Azord over there. And we've both done our time running 100%, and now it's Adrian's turn to really showcase it to a larger audience. Pretty excited. Adrian, has recently reapproached this category after taking a long break from it, but he's really stepped to a higher level of gameplay. So really excited to see what he can do today.
Yeah, very excited today. But yeah, before we begin, could one of you guys explain the manipulation I'm about to do?
Yeah, I got you. So every speedrun in this game essentially is faced with the problem of the Goomba on the overworld map that Adrian is showing right now.
There's supposed to be a Goomba on these squares, but
yeah, and
there will be one.
Every time you move on the world map, the Goomba moves 1 position in a clockwise direction, but the position that he spawns is totally random. And ideally, we want to do this run without running into him, because the fight with him loses about a minute. So we have a way to manipulate the RNG and spawn the Goomba in a specific corner to make us avoid him. So that's what he's doing by he just bumped the super guide block in 1-1, which spawns him in the 3rd position. Kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was too. That was a long explanation, my bad, but yeah, now we're
right.
No,
you're good. But the Goomba is always going to be in the same corner each time you do this manip.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty much what it does. But other than that, I'm now ready to start the run. In
just feel free to give the countdown.
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go. Good luck, Adrian.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so starting out with 1-1. This is obviously we're starting out small Mario. We're going to be using these rolling hills to gain speed. We keep the speed of the rolling hills into the air. Cool. We're also going to power up using checkpoint flag and getting the propeller mushroom as soon as we can, and keeping it for quite a while. Kind of cool. He's gonna spawn that 1-up mushroom. So cool. All right, 2nd coin room. Yeah. So like Adrian said, this run pretty much includes everything the game has to offer, besides the multiplayer mini games, coin battle, and versus mode, as well as things that don't impact gameplay, like the hint movies or the point counter, or the lives counter. Those are really restricted to our max % category, which takes 6 hours.
Don't forget the items.
Oh, the item stock.
Oh yeah, that's true. I will go to an item house in World 5, just for the safety of this run.
We're in 1-2. This level is a bit longer. The movement is slightly tighter here. And you will also see that this level has some tilt platforms, which makes use of the Wiimote's beautiful tilt controls. So as you can see, he has to move his hands there to get the platform uphill.
Super consistent and reliable
normally-
movement controls.
Normally, you hit a P switch to turn those coins into bricks to get that star coin, but you can just use propeller. Propeller has basically saves time like everywhere, and then you also want to grab as many stars as possible because stars make you go faster in this game.
Very true. Making good movement this run. Oh. There's a strat there where you can crouch and ground pound on the slope to immediately like turn around, but just barely miss it. It's a little bit of a tight window to get that ground pound. But yeah, not a bad 1-2. 1-2 can be like all over the place, honestly. There you go, prime example of the motion controls not being reliable.
It's fine, we live. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. And in a run this long, like a 2-second loss there is like so not significant.
Yep.
You might
We're on
be
1-3
thinking,
here. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you might be thinking, why don't we use like the classic controller, the pro controller, and that doesn't work with this game. You might ask why, and we're asking the same question, but you are forced to use motion controls with this game.
Yep. And yeah, on the official leaderboards, we do ban emulator because of the physical console limitations of having to use motion controls. Emulator would just be very unfair. Ah, dang.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Pretty much it has to do with load times.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. In terms of motion controls, that would be, and that's another story.
This,
We'll talk about
hammer
load
right
times
here
later.
is RNG, and he can sometimes drop down, and Adrian might have actually gone hit there if he did, but he did get lucky. If your movement is fast enough, you can always avoid that, but it is definitely a reset spot here. Common reset spot in World 1.
Yeah.
I say I'll still know.
And this is the first level in the run that has 2 exits after we talk to this mushroom head. He's giving us this message from Bowser, and that Goomba is thankfully going to get
There he
rid of him.
goes.
Nice. All right, now we're doing the secret exit. This is going to be played out the exact same way that this level was played out in any percent. It's going to be playing through with no star coins because we already grabbed them all and taking the secret exit as fast as we can. There are multiple points in this run where we'll see Adrian visit a star house, and then we'll see later in the run why, but it's essentially always going to be used to clear out an overworld enemy. So we have the RNG minute to avoid one overworld enemy, and that is the Goomba in World 1 named Fred. But we'll come to find that there are enemies in World 5 and World 3, 4, and 7, but we have a way to avoid that, what we'll talk about later, using the star.
All of these enemies have names, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's crucial.
There are a few that I'm not very fluent in. I know World 1 is Fred. We got the World 5 piranhas that we'll visit in like a minute. We got Juan, Pedro, and who's the third one?
Pedro. Oh, I'm drawing a blank as well. Julio, yeah.
Julio, yeah.
Julio.
Actually, I don't know if the World 3 bros have a commonly agreed name.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, that's so sad. They remain nameless.
To be honest, those ice bros kind of suck, so I don't think they deserve a name.
That is true. They're probably the most troublesome overworld enemies in terms of speedrunning.
We'll just give them a really bad name. Like, you know, like we had like Ivan the Terrible, we'll give him like that kind of name.
Oh, I like that.
So
But there's two.
there is a reason why Adrian, instead of going to one tower, he's actually coming to World 5 here. At the end of each world, there is a castle level, and after you grab the key in the castle, there's this really long cutscene where Bowser Jr. is in this airship and is flying away. But you can skip this if you have already unlocked a world that is basically after that castle. So since he's now unlocked World 5, if he were to go back to World 1 and do the castle level, he would skip that long cutscene. So the goal is to basically get to World 8 as fast as possible in this run, with the help of cannons.
Pretty smart. It was a lot of meticulous planning to come up with this run. There's a lot that went into, because there's so many things that change depending on which worlds you do first and what items you grab, how many movements on the map. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much goes into it.
And the power, the power-up batting's kind of been changing over the years slowly. Which we will
Really in the past year, we've settled on a run finally, or a route.
We'll talk about that more when it becomes more relevant. This beginning has basically been the same for years now.
Yeah.
Since before all of our times.
True.
Although there is a split path here. Okay, before that he'll be actually equipping the star that he got from the Star House earlier. And he will be going to 5-2, which is slightly faster, I believe a couple seconds faster to do early instead of 5-3. So we actually end up doing 5-3 later on in the run. For a long time we did 5-3 early.
This is true. When I said that the early game has not changed, I actually lied because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But I think that's it.
I know, which might be confusing if you're familiar with the 80% route, where 5-3 is a couple seconds earlier, or faster. Because now 5-2 is a couple seconds faster. But it's only faster because we do it early. And there's a power-up that we grab later in the run that makes 5-3 quicker. And I think the star effects are greater. I'm not exactly sure if the star has anything to do with it.
That's a good point. I'm not
I think
sure.
it's mainly the propeller for this third coin. As you can see, you could just spin up there instead of waiting for the wiggler.
That's true, yeah.
There's
There is
that
no
and
real prop time save in 5-3.
That makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Azord.
There you go.
It's also just easier. I mean, there's such an early game jail in 100%, where 5-3 would make it even worse. So 5-2 being as easy as it is and consistent as it is, runners typically just prefer doing that early. All right, so here Adrian's going to be doing the Mushroom House, where we're going to grab some items to stock up on for later in the run, and in case we lose our propeller or whatever power-up we're working with. He has a chart that he's actually looking at, because there are only, I think, 4? Is it 6?
It's
different
6 patterns per each
6 different
world,
patterns per world.
and there's 9 worlds, so that leaves you with 54 patterns in total throughout the game. Oh, I'm sorry, I blanked out.
And sometimes
wait
you,
for
No,
a
you're good.
second.
I'll let you lock
can
in.
easily get lost.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a little
map
confusing. It's on a really
While looking
small
at these patterns.
like picture guide, so it's kind of hard to reference while you're doing it. But the thing that he's looking at is there are safe spots for each world. So in World 5, I think there are 3 different safe spots that you can guarantee not to hit a Bowser or Bowser Jr. tile.
There's 2
So
of
he's hitting
them.
those.
Not
Oh, there's
3.
only 2.
Yeah,
Hey, good
most of
call.
them are in the bottom row.
There you go. Yeah. So he hit those safe tiles to guarantee not to hit a bad tile, and in order to see which pattern he got, so he could get all the items.
we have a bit of an
I do
interesting
have a
level here
question.
in 5 Tower. Sorry, first cycle base level? Yeah, first cycle base level. I believe you're going for the fastest cycle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for 5 for 6. Cycle.
Yeah, these
Love it.
spikes move back and forth, so there it is. It's not too tricky. Grabbing that star coin can make it kind of difficult, especially if you kind of break those blocks in a way you're not expecting. It can really mess you up, and then you have to wait like a good 10 seconds for those to move back and forth.
Yeah, this cycle's pretty brutal.
So
but
here in Iggy,
pretty good.
After Adrian hit him for the first time, he actually went right, which saves 0.5 over going left. Also something that we started doing a couple years ago. And well, yeah, these Koopalings aren't very challenging. You can kind of just spawn kill them, and it's not like the first hit is very hard either. But this is the first big, there's a massive skip in the run coming up.
Curious to see if he plans on saving.
Oh, I definitely will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Have you ever seen
Good call.
probably any run of this game? You probably remember this level. Because it's probably the flashiest level.
For sure.
There's a platform that you're supposed to ride the whole way, but I honestly think the level's gonna speak for itself.
Nicely done.
All right.
Now for the third coin.
Just gonna worry about this last coin. There we go.
There
Nice,
it is. That is huge.
Yeah, that was really well.
Always huge getting this first try.
This is such a relief to get right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is one of the hardest main game levels for sure.
It's what makes running this category pretty difficult, because the levels before this aren't the easiest, but then you have to nail that.
The second level in the run with 2 exits. Like all Ghost House, they have a normal and a secret exit. And
Because this level's so dark,
there are many rooms.
it's pretty much depending all on muscle memory. Like knowing where the room turns and where the exits are and stuff. So he's opting in for secret exit first. Which doesn't matter. I think most people do normal, but it has no effect on the run. So
I mean, I do secret exit
Own
first,
preference.
just because I have prop entering the level. Anyway, might as well just use it to save myself if I have to.
true.
There are many ways
and
to
then-
do that boo ring part we just did. You can also do that without bonking and slowing down. But that is quite risky, obviously. So he just does a safe bonk strat where if you do a full jump with a bonk like that, you can do a full jump off of the ledge of the stairs, basically. It's a neat setup. And here we'll be grabbing all 3 star coins, which are located in 3 different rooms here. This first one is behind this invis wall. And you'll be opting for the spin. You can also do a wall kick there.
There's a lot of conversation
But
about
I'm
like
actually
what the
not sure
fastest
which is
movement there
faster.
is. I don't either. I think there's a lot of conversation of like what to do. Some people wall kick off the right wall. and ground pound into the door. Or spin seemed pretty safe, so I like it.
Yeah, I never found the wall kick and ground pound consistent at all. It's been always just works, I'd say. But yeah, this last room was the boo rings. It's kind of the reason why I like to save the star coins for last. You'll kind of see why. Yeah, it's very easy to take damage there. So that is exactly why I do secret exit first.
It's a good thing we don't need that right now.
True. Good thing the next level has a propeller.
Very true.
The next level, it's a real nail biter.
Just like all the auto scrollers in this game.
I mean, I've died on the next level, so
I think I have to.
I think I did it in a race.
There have been times where I've hit the propeller and it's one off screen and I haven't grabbed it.
I mean, I remember on my first few runbacks on this category, there's actually a glitch near a checkpoint where if you take there's going to be a POW block and a propeller block that you can use. You can actually clip through one to semi-solids, and I accidentally did that without even knowing how the glitch works in the first place. So
I sort of don't really know what it works or how it works, so I just don't pick up the POW block anymore. I get so scared of clipping through.
No, that's fair.
It's pretty common.
I think you need both of the blocks, right?
yeah, both
Yeah,
of them.
you need the prop to interact with the POW in some way. It's kind of funny. I have to do it just for the content, not gonna lie.
And we just enjoy this moment because this is the only level where jumbo rays appear in the game.
True. I love these things.
I do too.
I forget they exist, and then I saw it as like the level loaded in, and I like just could not remember what it was called.
Yeah.
They're just completely oblivious to everything going on around them.
They just fly in their little pattern.
Very true.
Adrian, I'm seeing a comment from chat saying that might be Adrian. Is this true or is this false?
It could be. I can't say for sure though.
Okay, I just wanted to see if we were able to set the record straight, clear up the confusion.
I mean, I respect the comment.
Tark's always here to cause some confusion, but we're here to clear it up.
Yeah, we only spread real information verified by real speedrunners here on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. Like, if you were to go to gamesdonequick.com/Hotfix, you can see the schedule for all of Hotfix. You can see what we're streaming on every single day, because we're live most days, all I'm saying. Might be worth checking out.
So one of these manta rays here has a power block that's coming out from the clouds. And
There it is.
you want to keep this one for a bit here. This is actually quite a cruel star coin for a casual player now that I think about it, because why would you not just throw it right away? But you actually want to wait for the manta ray to be underneath the second arrow.
There's like two arrows, but the right one has the star coin. So I feel like
Yeah,
it's like super likely to have to redo the level.
Totally. Yeah, the left
it
one
seems
just has
like it's
a bunch
gonna
of
fall
coins.
in
How would you know?
in the middle of the two arrows, right? It's kind of a
Totally.
trouble.
I thought it was the right one.
Kind of messed up. It is the right one, yeah.
It is the right one. I can confirm that.
I believe these two are Julio and Pedro on the right here.
The top one is Pedro, the bottom one is Julio.
Ah, got it. I don't often interact with them, so I wasn't sure who was who.
You just kind of kill both of them without batting an eye.
I wouldn't say I kill them, so it might be a bit harsh. I just kind of deal with them.
You knock them out. They respawn after you play 3 levels, so.
Yeah, they faint.
So 8-1 is a very interesting level. There are, you will see in a bit, a bunch of meatballs falling from the sky. And these meatballs are actually RNG. And they can mess you up around the end of the level. And if you slow down like Adrian did here at the start, they can also be a problem. And he grabs this shell, as you can see, and then releases it after he goes over the lava geyser, and he falls down faster than like spin drilling. It's called shell boost. And he also grabbed this shell, which you'll use later for different use. This power block here. You just have enough time to throw that shell before it pops out. And yeah, he does another shell boost there, and he'll actually be doing a damage boost here. And there you go. Sometimes over that pillar there can be some meatballs that are kind of blocking you, and also you need to be Big Mario to break those blocks. Break blocks for the 3rd star coin. So yeah, this can be quite an unfair level sometimes. But Adrian,
Yeah, that was nicely executed.
comes out on
Yeah, that
stage.
felt pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, you can sometimes, if you're like not Big Mario, you can kind of hope that a meatball starts breaking the blocks, but you can't wait too long, otherwise the clouds will start to appear from the left. If
Yeah.
you're too slow, they slowly chase you.
It's possible you don't get a meatball there. So you definitely want to be Big Mario there. I'm not sure if Adrian will be opting for a damage boost here,
I do.
but he does. Okay.
Yep.
It's just easier and faster to play 8-2 normal and secret exit. Oh, spoiler alert, there's a secret exit. Dang it, my bad.
Oh, come on, man.
I know, sorry everybody. As small Mario. And not only that, but the pipe transitions are also quicker with small Mario. Kind of funny. Oh.
I'm doing
the last
normal
two
exit
shark
first, by
coins-
the way.
Figured.
Just say that, yeah.
It's like a tradition. Everyone just
Totally.
does it.
Yeah, something that I
424.
yeah, something that I did at the end there is if you actually hold 2 when you actually run on those rolling hills, you do what's called stutter stepping. You gain a bit more speed each time you do that.
True. You'll really see the effects, and you might hear it too in the secret exit. And it's only this level, the rolling hills, that stutter stepping works. It's kind of funny.
So
It
yeah,
has to
that
be like
meter
those
is
specific
RNG.
hills moving at that speed.
And you have to be a bit careful. You can avoid it without losing time, but yeah, you can't triple jump too high. And you'll be grabbing the secret exit here. This is actually exactly what you do in any percent. This exit, since he's not getting any star coins.
Nice Goomba boost, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, getting Goomba boost there is always I'd say it's the best part of this level, in my opinion.
So satisfying.
Yeah.
And this room that exists here is very interesting. There's some really fast rolling hills in the backwards direction, and when you run out of star, you want to actually crouch jump on the top of these, and then you will get a speed boost from them instead of just jumping on them regularly. And here you have starter steps again. He's just holding 2 as he's running on them, and they're faster than just not holding 2.
Yeah, coming up here, we got pretty much everyone's favorite level, 8-7, the Bone Coaster level.
Yeah, definitely one of the most iconic from people's childhoods as well.
Yeah, this game was actually my childhood.
Good times, am I right?
I love bringing up the childhood.
I would always throw my friends off of this coaster.
Yeah, did anyone else do that?
I thought it was just me.
Anyone else play this game during their childhood?
Oh. Anyone else notice that when Toad cried for help, we just left him? Anyone else see that?
Rip Toad.
Anyone else see
Oh, that was
that
so
muffin triple?
Shout out
we
to
get a sub
Muffin.
for-
Hold up. Someone clip that.
1 sub equals
so
1
this
code
level
saved. It's that
is-
triple.
This level is not completely auto-scroll actually. How you jump off of the 4 coasters here is actually quite important, and
Yeah, the goal obviously is to jump off as soon as you can and preserve the momentum of the coaster as long as you can in the air. So you want to always be doing like a full jump, keep the momentum, and jumping off the very end of the coaster if possible. As you'll see him try to do on all 4 coasters.
Shout out to grabbing Firefly instead of grabbing Mushroom, leading to the biggest of time saves that we're about to see.
True.
When you shoot fire after
go.
wall kicking, you
Fire
accelerate
strikes.
faster, and it saves so much time, like milliseconds. You could even
Few
say
frames.
frames. You could even say frames.
A few frames here and there, I would say.
I mean, hey, might as well take him.
Right?
It's also safer because you could get hit before you got the next power up.
Facts. The only thing that we got fire out haters saying is that the red coin ring is not the easiest. Like, dude, that red coin there is for casual players. So if you can't get it, I'm calling skill issue.
It really is
also a
not
way
that
to-
bad.
Yeah, you could. There's also a way to like the mushroom before get it on the bone coaster, and it'll just kind of chill there the entire time if you're that scared. You
True.
can grab that as a backup.
The silly mushroom.
I have a question from chat actually. It says,
Yes.
why do the coasters have to scream?
Ooh, that's deep. You can actually make it scream more than usual. This is not an answer as to why, but you can actually make it scream more when you ground pound the headpiece. Which, I don't
Like
think I see
agony?
it.
it's because
Like agony and suffering?
Yes. That's always the goal, you know,
It has to hold. It has to hold the weight of Mario's fat body, so it's just in constant pain.
You just go
Wow.
twice inside of the mushroom, so
True, we waited to the last moment to actually power up, so it can't be that mad, you know?
I guess this is true.
And we actually, speedrunners actually do it a favor by getting off of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, we'll say that.
You're very right about that.
At least we're not playing the level with multiplayer like the good old days, the childhood.
Axe. Alright, let's see.
Okay,
what
so
we're gonna do.
there are many
Skip here.
propeller skips in this level.
Well done.
And there's also another use of the motion control here with these platforms. You spin them to basically move the platform to the start point. And now it's the big truck.
One thing I kind of missed, but something that adds to like the variance of 8 Airship is the oscillating screen. It moves, the camera just moves up and down, which can affect how far down you can go. in the
Speaking
level.
of oscillating, this clown cart oscillates.
the clown
and,
car oscillates.
You can actually squeeze into it. It's like a frame perfect trick. It's called Bombus.
I don't. I
And
think
Adrian's
it's
trying
not
his
always
hardest here, but
strength,
although, yeah, I believe
Yeah,
the
extremely
initial
precise
basic
trick.
setup that we went for isn't.
It's very unlikely that you'll just happen to get it randomly after you fail a hit.
I feel like once you don't get it on the first or second hit, he like oscillates less. Like there's a point where he just stops oscillating. It seems, but that could just
Yeah, it's-
be skill issue. So I don't know.
No, it's odd. I don't think the movement of Bowser Jr. is completely understood yet. I'm sure if someone studied into it, but there are definitely at some points where he oscillates more and less. Sometimes you just like know that it's a frame perfect window, and sometimes it feels like it's like a 4-frame window. It's really weird. There's people that have literally done. I mean, kind of sad to say, but people have done it like thousands and thousands of attempts with Ballless. You kind of just learn how it works a little more.
That's the last level in the game. That's this one. Of the main game, I guess.
Not the last level in this category, though.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, spoiler alert. I thought we were
My
done,
bad.
dude.
Yeah, we actually got about to get a like, over 2-hour record, just casually.
Alright, we got another auto-scroller, our third auto-scroller section of the early game.
I would say second. I wouldn't call it 7-1.
Fair enough.
We're in World 8 and you're calling this the early game. Like, I get it. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, hey, we'll explain. We'll explain how that kind of works later. Why we kind of do this early.
Okay, so why did I finish the game before earlier levels? Basically, we go to World 8 as fast as possible, so we can skip a cutscene from each castle level in the worlds. And what actually beating 8 castle does is you can skip the save prompts after each tower or castle level or cannon. But the main goal of this route is to get to World 8, so you can skip those levels at the end of each world, basically.
Mm-hmm. Like you said earlier, it skips the cutscene for castles before the worlds that you have visited. So when you visit World 8, every world that you play is before World 8. So it skips that cutscene. It also skips the cutscene when entering a new world.
Bowser?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I cut you off
Sorry.
there, but we just defeated Bowser. Oh.
No, you're good.
There we go. That's main game for you. I think.
Wait, don't tell me.
Whoa.
Oh, it's Kavik. Why, hello.
Is this a
Brother.
glitch?
I got bad RNG
Someone
there.
put this.
Actually didn't though.
As I was saying, it skips a cutscene of the next Koopaling when entering a world of jumping like to the next tower. It skips that cutscene. So from now on, you're only going to see the Koopaling like jump out of the tower or pop out of the tower when you enter a new world instead of jump from like, the beginning of the map.
So here he is timing his jumps to manipulate where Bowser is going to shoot his fireball, basically. And he gets an optimal fireball section there. And this is just a run to the end here. Some neat platforming.
Oh
And there's also a
no.
little
Okay.
track.
Oh no! Dang,
I've not done that in a while. Yeah. It's fun. I get to show off one pretty cool trick.
Oh, let's go.
Definitely not something one of my commentators came up with.
Oh, this is pretty
This is all
exciting strat. Unfortunately, it's only a backup, but it allows you to utilize triple jump storage. It's kind of a weird piece of game tech where if you double jump and don't leave the ground,
Oh, come on.
damn.
Really bad Bowser Fireball RNG.
Yeah. Interesting enough, this is the only game with RNG fireballs in the corridor leading up to the Bowser fight.
As you can see there were 2 sets of fireballs there, and the second set, there's, I believe, a 1 in 6 chance that you get a bad pattern where you have to slow down, which I believe he got there. And he ends up getting hit. So he couldn't do our favorite backup strat, sadly.
I definitely would have if it weren't for that RNG, but... Hey, let's just pretend we got it.
Whoa, did you just get Volt's Vault?
You missed it, man.
Oh, man. Alright, round 2.
It was a awesome, I would call it an awesome strategy, and that doesn't quite work in 100% at this section called the meal, where you guide Bowser's fireballs towards the top of the screen, and like after his first fireball, you can kind of clip above the ceiling area and just run past all of this without having to wait for his fireballs. And then the game just conveniently push you down right there. But unfortunately, you can't get the 3rd star coin if you do that. We call it the meal because it makes escape a lot faster.
That is indeed why we call it that. I'm surprised you remembered the star coin. I would have 100% forgotten.
Okay, there we go.
Nice little
That's more like
Thomas
it.
touch and-
GG on
First
early
round.
game.
GG! Brand new world record. Not actually.
Anything sub 40, dude, I'll take, you know? Especially for a marathon run. GG. Also, nice Tommy strat. Didn't mention
Thank you.
that, but... Alrighty. So, despite this being faster, I don't know why I said the word despite, but yeah, believe it or not, it's still faster, even though we are gonna witness 6 minutes of cutscenes and just nothing. We're gonna see
More like
Mario
5
and
minutes of
Peach.
cutscenes, 1 minute of them anyway.
That's fair. A whole minute of menuing. Come on.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a long time just waiting either way.
So there are still loads of level left in the run. Speaking of loads,
Dude, you're gonna pull something like that, bro.
Go on, go on.
load times are actually devastating thing about this game. Basically, when the screen goes black, when you are entering a level, leaving a level, entering a pipe, the time that the screen is black is random, basically, from Wii to Wii, Wii U to Wii U, from run to run. And Adrian is on a Wii U, which typically has slower loads compared to some Wiis. We call them side Wiis, the RVL 101s, which are the fastest models. They have the best, basically, hard drive. And obviously, just in any percent run, which is about 24 minutes, the loads take up 2 minutes. So I think you can imagine how much they take up in a Honda run and how much you can actually lose from playing on a slower disc, basically.
The OVL 101, by the way, is like the family edition, the version where they removed GameCube support.
Yeah. So, considering the fastest Wiis that we know, the side Wiis that we know, their load times typically we see in like the 202 to like 207 range, and the
For any
slower
percent.
end of like Wii U's are like 209 to 214. So if we're seeing about like a 5-ish second difference from fast Wii to fast Wii U in a 25-minute run, we're probably seeing like 7 or 8 times longer of a difference in a 3-hour run. Just an estimate. So we're probably losing to like a fast side Wii. I don't know, close to a minute, I would say, maybe.
I'd say around a minute, yeah.
It's hard to say without reading.
My time would look better if I were actually running on a side Wii right now, but you know, for the purpose of this marathon, it would be visually better to just run on Wii U. So
that is true.
Funnily enough, the Wii,
So,
like, there's just like standard Wiis that are slower than Wii U's, and it's just kind of random. It's like seems to always be Australians. Like Arono Miko, like I remember his Wii sounded like a jet engine taking off, and he was losing like 20 seconds and 90%.
Yeah, so speaking of any percent, we actually retime the loads. We do loadless retimes for any percent runs that are below 25 minutes. That gets rid of this problem. And doing that for Hundo obviously would take quite a long time because it's not automated. We have to use a tool. And slowly we have started adding this retime procedure to more categories. I doubt we might one day do Hundo, but now we also do it in No World 5, which is like a 50-minute category.
Yeah,
yeah, speaking of sorry, you can go ahead.
Alright, I was gonna say, like, the biggest issue with kind of the load times is, like, in my experience at least, it seems like each capture card, like, the loads look slightly different, not in, like, a visible way, but, like, how dark the screen gets, or kind of how much static there is, which I guess could also be, like, OBS settings, but it's harder than you'd think to automate, and I think people have tried. I know some games do it, but nothing has worked for this game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Only one
so
more cutscene after this,
Jacker.
and then right after that, we're gonna be back in the action.
There was
Focus
a
Ground 300.
loadless auto splitter that was released, but most people couldn't get it to work, and even then, it was still not 100% consistent. It was a couple milliseconds off, so it didn't really run much. Bowser. Bowser.
This is
That
completely
cutscene will just
unrelated to.
always be cinema.
Oh yeah, this is completely unrelated to the run. But when we were looking at the Wikipedia earlier, and I realized this game released in Australia like 3 days before North America, which is like the weirdest release schedule.
Hmm.
And it released in Japan last. It's just, I don't know why. It's like a 3-week span of this game.
It's so
releasing.
odd.
It's kind of nice that game's just released the same day everywhere now.
So after you beat the game, all the Star House and Toad Houses actually respawn. So he went to the Star House at the start of the run, but now he can do it again. And he'll actually be finishing out the rest of World 1 here. Starting off with 1 tower.
Apart from one level, we do that a bit later on with a different power-up, which we'll talk about once we get there.
Sorry, my 2022 route brain forgot about that.
You're good.
I see someone asking if cutscenes are included in 90%. They are. It's just when the game is loading that we remove any sort of cutscenes, like after you beat a level, for example, when like it shows the next level unlocking. That's still gonna be included.
Those are all a set period of time.
Pretty good 1 tower.
Yeah, 560 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a faster cycle known as Soig cycle because it was, I think, first achieved by the tasker named Soig, but it requires really tight movement at the beginning of the level. Yeah, pretty hard tricks. You don't see very often in Hundo, especially.
Yeah, chances are you've seen the Undo task of this game before, and there's actually another one in the works right now by MJ Roadkill and a bunch of other taskers, which I'm really excited for when that fully finishes.
Mm-hmm. So credit cutscene is actually only in this category and technically in the all regular exits category. But it does count the timer. Like it's
I don't think
included.
AAPI has cutscene. Does it?
I'm pretty sure AAPI does optimally use credits. Or does it not? Does it not? Wait, what am I thinking of?
I wouldn't think it does. Because time in that category ends on the Switch. But in this game, you can't without it, so that you... Like, even if you were to go world to world, World 8 wouldn't be at the end.
What was I thinking? I thought there was a reroute with Penguin. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think they go to World 8, but then they leave, or
That's
they
right.
don't finish, yeah.
I don't think they finish World 8.
It might be a
You're right.
faded
They go 8 airship, and they go. Oh wait. Yeah, and then they
Somewhere
go 8
else.
3, 8 tower, then they go to World 3 again. Mobby. Good thing I haven't ran ARE in I think 2.5 years.
Do we say that was all regular exits, or we've just been calling it area?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably just been calling
The
it ARE.
category is all regular exits that you're referring to.
Yeah, I haven't been reading your chats. Sorry, big cheese. I saw.
Yeah, shout outs to Big Cheese. Super talented runner of this game. Recently got the 90% No World 5 world record.
Also one of the 5
Oh.
proud sub 3ers in 100%.
This is Fred,
So
the Goomba. Oh, so kind.
And look at that.
Let's go.
Flawlessly passes by without having to interact. Yo, mini meal. Let's go.
There it is.
One
Call it a
point.
snack.
Switch skip.
Facts.
I got you, man.
Uh, 1-5 is so trivial. It's like not even worth mentioning. I hate this level. I actually really
A
hate this level. I
strong
don't-
word.
Oh, wait, what's the
So
wrong
after
word?
this level, we won't do 1-6. We'll actually go to 1C, and it will line up perfectly. So we can come back here later and still avoid the Goomba again, basically.
It's just like I don't know how they plan that out, but yeah, it works out pretty nice.
One castle, it's... I guess you could call it a cycle-based level with these gears. If you're a little too slow, you will get crushed, so... Good to not
I think
go
you
too
actually would have
slow.
made that.
Yeah,
I definitely could. I've gotten crushed there before, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I get crushed there in my PB.
Me
Like,
too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Understandable.
I think it's the thumbnail for my run.
It's literally the thumbnail of my World 5 run.
You just never expect it. You think this level is so easy, and it's really not.
Yeah, it's really just a cycle. After that, it's hold right. Well, I guess the thwomps, but you know. All right, we're coming upon probably the most famous thing that Big Cheese is known for, the Big Cheese crouch. And Adrian didn't go for it there, but it is a frame perfect crouch jump. You can squeeze through the the cogs like 0.2 seconds faster. It's just insane.
I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even know that trick existed until now.
Yeah, it's. I'm just BSing. It's a real thing, but like, no one does it. I mean, everyone should go for it. It's like it's just a frame perfect crouch that you can get through quicker.
Okay, so this Lemmy fight is a bit different to the one in the tower, and instead of just shooting his fireball, he'll actually be doing a jump here right away. So I wonder if Adrian will go for the spin hit here.
I don't go for it.
He'll actually be waiting. That is the smart decision because it's quite easy to get hit with that. You can still just spawn kill him though. These couplings are definitely not very difficult. And, he'll be bouncing on this and getting the key, which is up there.
Yeah, think about Lemmy though. He does, or sorry, Larry. He only can pop out of his shell in the middle of these platforms. I mean, the fight's already over, but if you hit him early enough by spinning up to him, you can actually get him a cycle earlier.
Yes. Look how quickly we are in World 2.
Yep.
We just skipped like 2 big cutscenes. And he's already in 2-1. This is a... I wonder if he'll go for it, but Glitchman 24 strats here. Really cool with this Koopa. You carry through the entire
Everyone
level.
loves and respects Glitchman when he voiced that.
Please tell me how I did not take damage in most cases there.
I expected you to lose the shell. It was a good
well
Oh,
decision.
no, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, you got it, nice.
Oh.
Save. Nice. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, it's still there.
What? Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're chilling.
I can't believe
nice,
it.
dude.
Oh, no, never mind.
No!
Good. Since he has
That was
propeller,
insane.
it's not hard to back up, but that shell you can use the entire level to get the last coin. It's pretty cool. Not too much time loss.
Not too shabby.
Roy is our boy. He's definitely the best Koopaling.
No, are you baiting Koopaling discourse? Because I will hop on that bandwagon.
Go ahead. I just am a proud believer that Roy is the coolest.
I think Lemmy is the coolest.
I think Lemmy is annoying.
I have some beef with Lemmy.
You take that back.
Is that
I'm sorry.
a
In this
namesake
game?
bias?
Okay, in this game, yeah, no, I can see that. Never mind. I can see that in this game.
He's pretty cool in like I don't know his other games.
I like it in Mario Kart. I think that's what matters.
I'm trying to remember where Lemmy was in Mario World.
Yeah, Mario World, he's pretty chill.
Was he in World 2? Was that?
In what? Mario 3?
Oh, Mario World.
I think he's in. Oh, I don't know what world he is in Mario 3. In Mario World. Gosh. Also, nice bonkless triple right there. That was clean. Most people opt for the
So
bonk.
these question mark blocks that he's getting star from, they only spawn a star if you have a star. These are like chain star blocks basically.
Yeah. And this is another level with 2 exits. Me going into the secret. Or sorry, 2 exits to get to the same exit. Sorry. two pipes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is that? What
Correct myself.
Are you playing games on
You know
Hotfix?
something we'd help?
No, guys. Yeah, there's a secret pipe, I should have said, where the 3rd coin is. All right, level's over, dude. I have a bad habit of talking about the level after. Like we're gonna somehow see it again.
We have confirmation that Lemmy is in World 3 in Mario World. In that case, yeah, I have beef with him in 2 games because I don't like him in World either.
This is a fun level.
Yeah, this level is very satisfying. I'll let
Cool propeller
just
movement.
show what he's got.
Nice sound drill.
Nice commentator's charisma
Lucky.
badge.
All good.
So actually spin drilling in this game can be quite awkward if you're kind of too close to the floor, sometimes you can spin drill. So yeah, it's actually what he did there is a lot more common than you might think.
True.
Just generally speaking, prop movement can be kind of scuffed in some ways in this game. Prop is
saw
slang
the
for
vision.
propeller, by the way.
All right, I'm just gonna wait this out.
That's fair. Yo, shout out Mr. P360. So relatable.
Super relatable. Was also my childhood game.
I was honestly waiting for someone to say it.
Anyone else in chat who agrees?
Was this your childhood game, or did you merely play this as a child? If so, we love you.
And that movie has a surprisingly high number of sales. I believe it's a top 15 most sold game. Top 20.
Yeah.
It has 13
It's
million
probably
sales.
not 15, top 15 anymore.
I sort of was top 10 back in the day, dude, and now just everyone has games. That's my flaw.
I must go
Yeah,
back
but
to
games are
Wikipedia.
getting more expensive. Who wants to buy games in this era?
So true. I like to get games in an alternate method.
From the
I'm gonna
second
grab the
month.
prop at the
So
beginning
what-
of this.
What Big
Yeah,
Cheese
2-4 is
just
quite
said in
interesting
chat,
level.
no one has ever said.
Whoa, I like the going for this prop decision here by Adrian. This guy thinks critically. So yeah, this is kind of a silly physics level. It's the only level in the game where this fast wind appears, or wind appears at all. But you are required to use the wind to reach the the secret exit. So this game actually works in these 7-second cycles of the wind leaving and coming back. And it also is required to not have wind to get in that pipe. So here we shit in time, which is cool.
I have an important question. And this is for everyone here in the call. Would you rather have unlimited games, but no more hotfix, or hotfix, right? Unlimited hotfix, but no more hotfix.
Ooh.
Wait, unlimited hotfix? But what? I think I missed that.
Okay, I'll repeat myself. Would you rather have unlimited games, right? But no more hotfix? GDQ.com or GDQ.gg/hotfix, or hotfix, unlimited hotfix, right? But no more hotfix.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Ooh,
tough.
That's a rough one.
I think I'm taking the unlimited games because either way, we're getting no more hotfix.
No, that's not what I said. I said like we got. Never mind. It's fine.
I thought you said no more hotfix on the second one. Yeah, either way, I'm
No,
taking.
he said hotfix and no more hotfix. So
Okay, yeah, good answer. Because that's unlimited hotfix right there. And if
I'm not
people in
making
chat want
that.
unlimited hotfix, you can
so
subscribe or whatever.
Oh, you're gonna get hit.
Check out
this
the
is
box.
another level with 2 exits, and he was going for the secret exit here, and you can get a fast cycle which saves 7 seconds over what Adrian just got, and it's kind of tight. You can do little slowdowns, but you can't make any big mistake basically.
True, and we're moving on to another level split. Most people opt to go for 2-5 first, because if you lose propeller in 2-5, you can. Well, there's 2 reasons. If you lose propeller in 2-5, there's a backup in 2-6. Not only that, but you're going to be unlocking the secret exit in 2-6, so it'll be faster in terms of map movement to play 2-6 second. So there's really no downside of playing 2-6 second. So nice, got the triple. That was clean. We got a Lakitu level here. We're gonna be going into this secret room using a triple. Let's go, Adrian. And then the end of the level, we're gonna be grabbing the Lakitu Cloud with a nice little setup. Another triple jump to grab the third coin. Dang, I guess this guy's just good. He does the cooler setup.
Yo.
Nice.
I've confirmed that this game is the 37th best-selling game at this point. It has fallen quite a ways.
Strong.
That's so sad.
What's above it right now?
Directly above it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Above that is Black Ops. Above that is NSME DS.
And NSME DS is like weirdly close in sales. Aren't they both like in the same million?
Yeah, it's about like 700,000. Is that? Nope, that is 400,000. I'm really good at math.
Jeez.
So another level with a secret exit, and as you can see, there is a propeller skip here, where instead of riding that pink block platform, you can use the Koopas and the bricks to basically kind of skip riding it. And this end movement is also quite cool because you use P-switch bricks. And it's a bit tight actually. I guess it's fine.
We're just only gonna have to do it one more time after this. We're gonna be getting a visit from one of our favorite Mario enemies in the game.
Beloved
That's
by,
it.
I would say beloved by all.
Oh, if you hate I can't leak his name, but
Can't leak his name yet. It's a secret.
Oh, yeah.
not till he's physically seen. He's only seen for like a split second in this level. You can actually make him not appear if you're super optimal. We'll
If you're
see.
mean.
Yeah, if you hate him. So we're gonna be
we'll not
skipping
go in
all
this
the
pipe.
pipes.
Just a quick question, and not a confusing one this time. Is there a good time coming up here soon for a little break?
Very soon, actually.
Okay, yeah, just let me
I
know.
guess yeah. During
Yeah.
the game.
6 airship?
I'd say after the cannon.
Wait, how long?
I was gonna say like right after you finish the level.
Oh,
There
say
he
hello.
is.
is.
Say hello
Mr.
to
Poop.
Mr. Poop.
Mr. Poop.
Shout out, Mr. Poop. Yeah, I think right now is actually a great time. You have like a minute or so until the next level.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that everyone in chat can, get up, stretch, all that good stuff. We just have to take a quick break for a few minutes, then we'll be right back with more NSMB Wii 100%. So stick around for that. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the AAPI Heritage Month celebration here on GDQ Hotfix. And we're right in the middle of a new Super Mario Bros. Wii run. I just want to mention that new Super Mario Bros. Wii is the first Super Mario game to feature simultaneous cooperative multiplayer gameplay. Up to 4 players, either Mario, his brother Luigi, Blue Toad, or Yellow Toad. You can play through levels together. But that doesn't really matter right now because we're playing single player. It's also 100% by Adrian, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
All right, welcome back, y'all. I'm Adrian, running new Super Mario Bros. Wii 100%. Once again, stacked commentary. We got 3 amazing veterans joining me today. If you could introduce yourselves again, that'd be great.
You guys on Bolza?
Hello, I am Azord.
And I'm Josh.
Wow, we love Adrian. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go again when you guys are. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
So we are entering basically mid-game right now. This cannon takes us to World 5 and we'll be doing. There are 2 levels left in World 5, but we'll only be doing one of them. We also got a star in World 1 after credits, which we'll be using now to kill a bunch of the innocent piranhas. And there is a small RNG factor here, actually. You'll see in a bit.
You just say kill the piranhas, though. Thought we decided we just deal with them.
They kind
There's
of
that RNG.
You want to kill them as soon as you can, basically. For both of those last ones.
Yeah, not a big deal. If it moves the wrong way, it just means you have to pause on a square. Alright, one of the more, like, awkward levels in the speedrun, I would say. These grates are really sensitive to, like, the up input. So if you press up on the D-pad, which is really easy to do while pressing left or right, you will grab it at any point of your jump or spin. Just killing all of your speed as well.
Yeah, there's also this really cool feature where if you like you spin and then you grab and then you jump off on like the first possible frame, you won't be able to spin again.
Yeah.
It's a really good feature. I'm so glad that they coded it in.
You can twirl fine, by the way. It's exclusively for propeller. Like,
yeah, propeller.
Yeah.
they added this maliciously.
Also, we got like a really cool double jump that I didn't mention, but utilize the wacky hitboxes of rotating items in this game. You can kind of just like go up them. You don't just bonk into them, you just go up them. Alright, we're getting Iggy fight, which is pretty notorious for its horrible hitboxes. It used to be more of a problem, but now people, like, we've learned how to deal with it and play it pretty safe. But you'll see him kind of wait to hit Iggy, I believe. Wait until he's safe.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good.
So, if I were to guess, he's jumping off of that donut block there to consistently hit him without getting hit. Because if you jump on a certain way on him, it's easy to just take damage, and it's just, you can't really tell.
Yeah, if you full jump in the middle of that donut block, you'll always hit Iggy. But sometimes the hitboxes just don't go your way. So you gotta be careful.
We've entered World 6.
So the World 6.
Bit of a trickier world.
Pretty
It's
common
not
reset
really-
point.
Yeah, there's actually no props to go around. At least for this visit.
Well done.
Very nice.
First trick is kind of tight.
Perfect.
Nice.
Then we spin.
Safe strat there. Very fair.
So this level has the same problem as 5C, where these, what you call them, ledges, kind of?
Yeah, rock ledges.
Like, yeah, the rock stairs, basically. If you press up, you climb up them, and because of how the D-pad is, it's very easy to accidentally press up. So, really something you have to make sure you're not doing, because these bullet bills and spikes, I mean, they'll get you if you are not doing the optimal movement. Good, 6-1 though.
Yeah, I really love this level when it goes well. Definitely one of my favorites in the run. Here's another split pass. We're gonna go to the right first, just so that after we beat this level, it leads directly to Sit's Tower, which will take advantage of the Propeller 4.
So it's kind of a tricky level as well. We also kind of make use of shells here. This part here is to make sure he doesn't get hit to Piranha, and he'll be grabbing this shell, which he has to keep for a while here. And he'll use it to kill this Piranha left of these bricks, so he can spin up there fast and go into this secret room with the start line.
Yeah, because the hitboxes of these piranhas are so unreliable, easy to just kill it with the Buzzy Beetle. Call it a day. There you go, there's 6-3. Moving on to another tower level after this. And like most tower levels in this game, it is another cycle-based level. First, before entering the tower, he is going to have to pass by the overworld enemy of this world, which are the bullet bills, but a nicely timed up press. He's chilling.
These bullet bills are not named. They're not unique enough.
There's so many of them.
There's so many. We can't give them all a name, so they just can't. None of them can have a name.
Yeah. So this level, the cycle is controlled by this big skewer in the middle. Skewer, and you are able to avoid it by being on the furthest block to the left or right on most of the walls. And yeah, we just really want to utilize the time that we have without the skewer on the screen. I cannot say that word right now. And move up as fast as we can. Skewer.
Skewer.
Spiked pillar.
Pretty good.
Nicely done. Yeah, 550 is pretty good.
Yeah, here's
Morton.
Roy. Roy's our boy, like we said.
Whoa.
Didn't we say that earlier?
Wait, I thought Roy was in real too.
Yeah, this is Morton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Morton.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Sorry.
No, this guy's pretty chill too. He's got a cool star in his face. Morton's pretty chill. Roy's got the sunglasses. That's what I think is cool. Nah, you're all good. I think I saw Big Cheese say like Wendy was his favorite. Can't believe
I did see that in chat earlier.
Wendy's chill, but she's
Horrible
really annoying in
choice.
this game. But you can't hate on her for just being difficult, because she's that's kind of her purpose, is to be a boss. So Morton is apparently not our boy. Nah, he's chill though. He's really easy. His hitboxes are so lenient in this game. Same with Roy. That's why we don't like Larry, Wendy, or Lemmy, because their hitboxes are really tough.
This is a Ted, not to be confused with a different Ted. Because there is a Ted in World Fellaway, but this guy's name is also Ted.
And then there's also Ned, which we'll meet in like 10 minutes, or
This is
more
true.
than 10 minutes.
He's not a fish, however.
Yeah. He has been seen fishing in other games though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Come on, niche Mario reference, come on. Not even that niche. I think he's holding like a fishing rod of some sorts in many games.
Like Mario Kart.
Yeah, in Mario 64, he's holding the camera on like a fishing rod type thing. Dang, Lakitu, serves more purpose than I realized. Anyways, I didn't even mention, but he had a pretty good
So this
5. Just got the secret exit. He's going to be saving the normal exit for later, I believe.
Yep. That will come. Yeah, that will come around an hour and a half later.
Yeah.
Quite a
Kind
while.
of funny how the routing works. And he's going to be very small while doing it.
Spoilers.
This level is very interesting. It's completely cycle based, and you will see that he actually wants to enter this first pipe here at a certain time. Because if you go too early, there can be some problems basically, because there are spikes falling from the ceiling, and if you go too early, the blocks that are blocking them are basically like they're gonna let them fall. It's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, you'll
But
see.
those blocks,
I think he entered it at a good time. Yeah, you want to enter it from like 5:58 to 5:59.
558, yeah. Yeah, this room is entirely loaded, like, right when you enter the level. Much. So it runs on the global cycle.
Yeah, so without that star, this level would be such a pain. But, you know, there's a star, so we're chilling. Nice how that works. The game just knew that this room would be really difficult. Thank you, developers. Then we got our boy Morton with an extremely easy boss fight as long as you know where he pops out. Now Bichelle. And Adrian does. He's just pro, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, based off whether you go left or right after you hit him, he'll pop out of his shell at the same point every time. Same with all the Koopalings. It's kind of crazy how that works. They didn't really care about making these difficult for people that play the game a lot.
so now Adrian will make his pilgrimage to 6 airship. This is definitely a level, that's for sure.
It's one of the
Yeah, dude.
levels of all time.
Truly. It's one of the auto-scrollers of all time. I gotta say so myself.
This is the longest auto-scroller in the game, guys. Fun fact.
Fun is subjective.
Oh my god, is that a ground pound cancel, dude?
Yep.
Whoa.
Dude.
I didn't catch that. Hold up. Someone
I
click
hope
that.
Matt Ass
And
is
some
here
more.
to see that.
This guy might be floated.
This is
Yeah.
insane.
Wait, let me explain the
Might
tech
be.
that he's doing. So he's pressing down to ground pound, and then he's pressing up, and it counts as well.
Wait. Azord, you forgot a
Can you s-
clear, key part of that. He did have to press 2
Oh yeah,
to
the
be in the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Initially, yeah. And while he
No,
was in
actually,
the air.
you don't need to jump. You can fall down from above. So
Oh,
I
that's
was
true. Wait,
just
can you show
Oh,
us?
wait, no,
making
you're
a
actually right
general
about that.
statement.
So you at the very least have to press a directional input. Wait, but what if you got another player to break the block beneath you?
I was thinking, like,
Or
what if the
push you.
screen pushes you?
Oh,
Oh,
Now-
Or what if you just fall down a ledge? And there's just no
Well, you'd have to-
player.
you'd have to use an input. Now
It
we're
could be an earlier input. Like, you could be moving, but you could have already, like,
Or you could
Wait,
just
what's
have
that?
a horizontal momentum already to begin with.
That's the word. Momentum.
Bingo.
This game is so deep.
we're so
Seems
PhD in
techy.
physics, dude. Like, we all knew that at this point.
I know. Seriously. So what he just did, he just grabbed 8 red coins after collecting a red coin ring in the 10 seconds provided. And he was rewarded with a 1-up mushroom, and his lives counter has increased by 1. Now he can die 18 times before game over. Six
Yeah, but
Airship is
we're-
full of fun things.
True.
Well,
Yeah,
do
but
you
we
think there's
don't
enough time
wanna-
left in the level? Do you think
don't
there's
wanna
enough time
game
left in the
over.
level for people to join the GDQ Discord, the official GDQ Discord, and get the Hotfix Enjoyer roll? Exclamation Discord.
I think we could all do that. That would be so fun.
Surely there's enough time. Just, it doesn't take that long.
There's still like 30 seconds left of this level. Because he
Okay, I can say something about this level.
Yeah, wait, are you gonna mention the propeller mushroom?
So it's actually quite important to keep your propeller to this exciting level, because what was I gonna say? Yeah, so you don't. The game wants you to go on that concord there with the question mark, but you don't need to, you know. And believe it or not, runners didn't do this strat that looks super intuitive for the longest time.
Yeah, this actually led to the discovery of boundless.
Wait,
Don't
did
say
he
how
just
long,
get
it's kind of
triple
embarrassing.
boundless? Did he just get triple boundless?
No.
Triple zapless.
Oh!
Didn't have to zap Bowser Jr. once. Alright, here we go, World 7, baby. We're in the thick of the run right now.
So we're in the thick of it.
Don't even. Alright, World 7
My mind also went there.
is, you know, we got the sky theme going on. So we got the wacky moving blocks, the clouds. A lot of piranhas in this world, I think. A lot of pipes. 7-1 really sets the tone for the whole world here. The cycle-based blocks. We're going to see later on in the world, the route is completely dependent off of who we talked about earlier, Ned.
Ned.
We won't encounter until after 7 Towers, so we're going to have some pretty fun levels until then.
Oh yeah, something else to mention. This is the only world in the speedrun that you do in one visit.
That is true.
Besides
And you
World
keep
9.
Propeller ideally throughout the entire world, which I think is also the only world to do that.
We'll pretend that it is for now.
Well, wasn't that? Wait, that's right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
actually true.
Every
yeah.
other world.
This is
That's the only world that you keep Propeller.
if I
And you
didn't
do one
have
visit, yeah, interesting. For now, right? Until we have the next major route change and we get
Straight
Propeller
easy.
or get Penguin.
Yeah.
What's Penguin?
7-2.
I don't know. I've never heard of that tail route. We don't use that in this run, do we?
So,
No.
Hope not.
hopefully not.
When I've accidentally swilled something.
So 7-2. This is a fun level to do when things go well, but a lot of things can go wrong, which are quite literally out of your control. And there's a good RNG bit here coming up. There's a bunch of chain chops, and the second one here, if he does a top right movement, basically you can ground
Oh,
pound
that
him.
is
No,
beautiful.
that's... Wait, what?
And actually that doesn't work. That's a troll. He has to do like a 45-degree basically.
That one. Oh, doesn't that one work too?
Wow.
This is insane RNG, if you ask me.
True. There we go. There you go. That's really all the RNG you have to deal with if you play optimally. Grabbing the third coin. This is one of the only levels in the game where you grab the third coin before the second coin. Now we're gonna backtrack and see if it crouches. Oh, dang.
I'd like no speed there and trust that. But
No,
thankfly, there is a backup propeller in this room I'm about to grab.
True. Not many people might know about this one.
Those you know.
I know a pretty funny NM speedruns clip in this room.
I was just thinking about that.
might have to find that real quick. It's so funny. He dies in the room trying to get the propeller like 8 times. And there's like 3 Kaizo blocks, like invisible blocks that hit him.
And then the propeller just flies into the wall and then you just can't grab it anymore.
This next level is a fun one. A lot of prop movement here. 7-3.
This level is kind enough to have a couple of propellers in case things go south. That was one of them, actually. Fun fact.
That's true. I love doing that triple jump.
Satisfying.
Here's another skip.
Okay, you'll slightly slow down there. Triple jump over this one. And hit this invisible fine block.
I think this was so cheeky, dude. Like, I swear as a kid, I could not find this.
Understandable.
Because, like, who was just looking for a vine block up there, you know? Another skip here using the P-switch from the last room.
You played this game in your childhood?
Yeah, I actually did. This is one of my favorite childhood games. So,
Dude, same.
yeah. Played this as a child. My childhood.
Good times.
Dang, bro. I think it probably blocked the... Oh, I just probably couldn't embed. All right, here we go. Our favorite level. Let's go.
Oh, is that Ludwig from video games?
Yeah, it's...
Yep.
It is.
Go.
Put him in Koopaling form. All right. So this level's pretty fun. There's two sections. There's outside of the castle or tower and then inside of the tower. And we're going to want to enter this pipe at a certain point to make sure the cycles in the second room are the same every time. So I think he entered at like a high 76, which is pretty good. Let's see if he can make it where he wants to. He's gonna get this ball on.
Looks good.
Here we go.
Well done.
One of the hardest
Very
levels in the
clean.
game, I would say. Quite easy to mess up. And, well, this Ludwig Koopa fight is not too different from the other tower ones. But meanwhile, we can talk about the Ted? Wait, Ned, sorry.
Ned.
Basically, after this level, you'll see that Ludwig will basically jump to the castle, and you'll be able to have a glimpse at Ned. And depending on where he is, you will do a different set of levels, basically. In order to avoid him when you eventually have to use the grid that he's on to get to 7-4. So he is bottom right. Basically, he won't actually do tower again now. He will go down to Ghost House. And then after he has all of the levels down there complete, then he'll come back to tower and do the secret.
This is not a bad one to get.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
there's another exit in 7 Tower?
No.
It looks like there's another that it
Stop
could lead
spoiling
to.
this game.
Don't tell.
No, we haven't seen a secret exit in a tower level at all. I don't think it works like that. Cool.
Oh,
So,
nice barrel. There we go. There's 2 levels in a row with a secret exit. This game has gone mad.
I thought there's no secret exit in some tower. You not just say that.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, if there was, you know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that to us, right?
I don't
Probably
think
not.
so. All right, so here's gonna use that question mark. Oh, hold up, you guys propeller.
Oh.
Kind of just,
Might want to get out of there as soon as I can.
dude, why wouldn't you use the intended piece or question mark switch?
That's a waste of time. We're all speedrunners here. Why would we want to do that?
Yeah, you're right. I always forget.
Yeah, basically, if you do it in this specific order I'm doing, I'm gonna go through the 7 Ghost House normal exit. By the time I finish that, Ned is going to be in the top right square, and therefore I can guarantee that I can avoid an encounter. But otherwise, lose me a lot of time.
In the normal
we get
exit
a-
here, you'll be wanting to get a star from this roulette block. See if he gets it.
It's,
It does. It's very important, as you can see.
yeah, if I didn't get that star, I wouldn't be able to do that ground pound I just did. And I'd be losing a lot of time overall.
It also allows you to just kill
So,
that
yes.
big boo there. The Star Queen behind him.
Through that.
These crows are nice. Some cool enemies.
Be good.
There are 2 levels in this game.
The swoop. Are they called swoopers? What are they called?
No, they're called crowbars.
Crowbars. Wait,
Supers are the 6-6 ones.
the what? 6-6?
Yeah, those are supers. The blue ones. Perfect.
RNG.
Lucky,
Yeah.
sorry, net RNG. We'll love to see it.
Flawless.
7-4 is everyone's favorite level.
Oh, dude, I was thinking 7-6. I was like, dude, it's only Parabeetles in 7-6.
What are you talking about? There's a 7-6.
There's only 5 levels. What do you mean?
You mean Castle?
I thought you knew this game.
I meant 7-5. There's only.
Oh.
Ah, okay,
Those
gotcha.
guys are called foos, actually.
Yeah.
Not bad.
This is very good.
I like that.
Another
triple
use
stop.
of the motion controls there. Controls platforms.
Similar to the tilt platforms in 1-2. And, you know, we love motion controls and the sheer variety of them that exist in this game.
Yeah, they're really reaching for some of these motion control platforms. Some of them are kind of fun. They're creative. I'm not a hater.
I rock with them.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, now we go
7-5 nets.
7
So,
5. The probably the easiest level in World 7. I think that we're good, right? Let's go straight to the castle.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well isn't
What
that
was that?
long.
What does that checklist say? I don't know what it says. I just listened to the checklist. And the doc, the lack of toe. Doc.
The elusive checklist.
Yeah, this is the shortest World 7 level. Don't want to lose my prop, you know.
Very true.
Valid.
It's very useful for 7 Castle. Because that's the next level.
Yeah, you do want to keep it for 7 castle for as long as possible, I think I remember seeing.
You know what? Actually, Adrian enjoyed 7 Tower so much the first time. He's going to showcase it to you guys again. Because
Yeah, it's just genuinely
It is
like
a cool level.
one of the best movements in this category. Like, totally not for secret exit or anything.
Well, I thought there was.
You wish.
I mean, hey, I'm still very ahead of estimate.
Oh, you actually
Why not
forgot
go
the
this
star
again?
coins, Sarah.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
Oh yeah, the star coins, dude. Why didn't we think of that?
Okay.
Thailand there. The beak of these banzai bills actually don't have a hitbox.
Oh, where'd
That
you
is
go?
true.
What? How'd you get up there?
It's for the last coin.
Oh, true.
That's cool. Alright, now you're just gonna fight low
Let's
with
see
it.
what
That
look I
sucks.
can.
Wait, why is this? Why there's just open space? Wait, what
Where's
is
it
this?
going?
Where'd you
Wait,
go?
Mods.
Bro, that was crazy.
wait, I've never seen this before.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a secret exit.
Whoa.
You did that last room flawlessly for never have seen it before. You held right like a boss.
Totally my first time
one.
seeing this exit.
This guy's cheating. Mods, get this guy.
That was crazy.
Whoa!
Why is he just...
Wait, there's a new level.
Oh,
Wait, so if we just played 7.5, would this be 7.5.5 or something?
wait, Volza.
Wait, no, this is
Is
seven
this the
essence.
7.6 you were dreaming
Whoa!
of?
Whoa.
Hold the phone.
No
dude.
way!
So these are
What?
the
And it
swoopers
has-
you're talking about?
Look at these beetles. Oh, they're so cute.
And it has the parables you're dreaming of. Like, whatever Volza dreams comes to reality. Like,
That's true. That's happening.
we'll get into that later.
True.
Can't believe it happened again.
I know.
Wow.
I can't believe we glazed over the infamous 1-2 strat that my co-commentator came up with.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if
What?
he'll talk
Most
about it and how he
definitely.
came up with such a genius strategy. Nah, he
I was
won't,
watching
but-
Bramison.
Were you actually?
Yeah, he was the one who used to do it.
No way.
Wait, did you actually think it was my strat? It really isn't.
That's why they're called G-Zord kicks.
But it's because Sharp trolls me. Like, I would do them and I would still not get a 456, so he would just troll me for it. So he named him Cheese or Cats.
I think it's like a time
Sharp, by the
strat
way.
where it's like not discovered by Tommy.
Yeah, but he did it.
He did it. That's all that matters.
So yeah, Sharp, by the way, is a runner of this game, or was. He's a former world record holder, and for some reason, whatever he says just sticks. Like, he said that I do G-Zord cakes, and now that's just what everyone calls it.
He just has like a way with words that is funny. It sticks.
It really does.
How poetic.
Very
So
cool.
our good friend Pocoso, he was named by Sharp.
True. Our good friend Picoso. I wonder how he's doing.
Definitely will.
He does We Party You, so he's doing well because he's not playing Skiff.
How sad.
You think he played this game in his childhood?
I wonder.
I mean, didn't
That's one of
everyone
his
did?
favorite level is.
For a legend like this, he had to have, dude.
Okay.
Another Star House that we'll be going into. This one we actually use when we go to World 3. And actually, interesting thing about 7C is that it's the only level in the game that has two different ways to enter it. And in every category except Hondo, you would use that top route. But we have to play the entire level for the star coins, obviously.
Unfortunately.
Wait, sorry, Hondo and 9-7%.
Nine?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 9-7. I don't know if there's a ninth world, but I've just kind of heard rumors. So,
I don't know. I was on the playground yesterday and someone said it exists, so I'm pretty sure it's real.
those playground kids, they're pretty reputable, I don't know.
This is a ninth rule, then why do the credits play after row 8?
This guy's got the real questions.
I forgot there was a platform on the bottom there. I thought it was over. We would have had to reset the entire
Nice cycle.
Normally, I'd have a nice flower here.
Boosting here at the end.
I gotta wait for these skewers. I don't want to be big by the end of this level because there's a hidden power in this block. Here we go.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm seeing a message in chat saying that John Nintendo, who owns Nintendo, said it's real. So who knows?
I believe you.
I would believe John Nintendo over anyone. Pizza Lawyer, I mean, you'd think his I guess uncle, you never know.
Can't be lying if he's a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. But he's only a lawyer for like pizza type scandals and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
And when it comes to video games, I don't know how trustworthy he is.
But I don't know. That is like John Nintendo from video games. So
From
video games.
Yeah. So good that he put himself in the video games. All right, I forgot to mention that we're going back to the good old World 8 here for the second time. Out of the 3 times that we're going to do it in total. We're going to be playing up to 8 tower because 8 tower is vertical and propeller is good for vertical.
Indeed. Also, that message that appeared right before we went into World 8, that kind of tells you that you've gotten every star coin in that world, and therefore there's a new level you can play in World 9. We'll see at the very end.
what?
Wait,
Crazy.
what?
Well, dude,
No
John
way.
Nintendo already revealed it. Don't act surprised.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why I'm acting surprised.
It's all good, dude. I mean, we all make mistakes.
It's alright.
Okay, so Adrian has had the perfect A3 so far, so he can do this last part with a spin right there, but obviously if you slow down, you'd have to wait there, so it's kind of cycle-based again.
Yeah, it's actually like kind of what's the word? It looks one way, but it's not that way. I can't speak. The cycles are much longer than they seem because those waves are so slow.
Yeah, if you get there fast enough, you probably don't even have to spin there. I just did that for safety.
For next enemy ambush encounter. Well, encounter, we're gonna be just going past them. When that middle Potaboo is above the bridge, basically, Adrian is going left, and that way you can just avoid them. This is a fun level, this. A tower.
Yeah, this level is really
Has
fun
a
to
very
do fast.
fun boss fight as well. It's actually a global cycle, so when you enter another room that is about to, the cycles here will still be maintained, and
It's queen.
movement's really cool
Very
here.
queen.
And now he just needs to get the 3rd star coin, and he's almost here at the door, where he's going to be fighting good old Kamek.
Kamek.
And Kamek is basically just RNG fest. Where he spawns is RNG. Whether he actually spawns is RNG. It's full of fun, really. And he can actually do this fake spawn for max 2 times. And the 3rd time he's guaranteed to do like a permanent spawn. Ooh!
I don't know how I didn't get hit
Somehow
there.
not taking damage there.
Yeah.
Quite the second hit.
But yeah, optimally, you just don't want Kamek to do those fake spawns, and hopefully Kamek spawns in like very reachable spots. I can save the most time. All right, so at next level, we're not gonna go to just yet. That is a water level, and it's not quite optimal for power. So actually gonna go back to World 2 and finish 2 castle off.
I think you implied
It would be really cool.
there's a good power up for swimming, but that couldn't be the case.
Talking about the blue shell from Nintendo DS's hit classic, New Super Mario Bros.
Oh yes, the 34th best-selling game.
Wow.
The game that sold
What?
400,000 copies more than this one.
Yeah, there's the power up where you can become a blue shell, almost like that of a Koopa. You could
Oh, is it
swim
like
quite
Mario Kart
quickly.
Wii?
Well, I wasn't
So
thinking
you see
of
that
power
first
ups.
star?
Yeah,
I was thinking of something
Oh,
else.
Blue
thinking
shell.
about when you grab like an item in like Super Mario World and then you swim faster with it.
You know, there's that
That's a
too,
very
but
cool mechanic.
you
Has
have
no one tried
an
that?
entirely different mechanic on its own.
Oh, like when you equip the dolphin kick badge.
Yes, yeah, bingo.
Ah,
Got it.
there you go.
Oh my gosh, Mario Wonder! Never
I
thought
love
we'd
Mario Wonder.
see the day.
So I can't believe this game predicted that by adding the dolphin kick badge and only the dolphin kick badge.
Yeah,
Of
that was
course,
pretty
that's
cool.
what
I
you
can't
referred
wait.
to.
Well, all I'm saying is, if anyone in chat likes Mario Wonder, last year for the AAPI Heritage Month celebration, we did have a Mario Wonder 100% run with maybe a familiar face. I'm not sure. You can go to youtube.com/gamesandquick to check that
remember
out if
who
you
it
want.
Totally not me.
I'm not
remember it.
totally sure.
Their name isn't ringing a bell. Like I just can't remember who it was. It might have been the best 100% runner. I just can't remember who that is.
Okay, I think we didn't mention this is a pick-up path level. So you have to go top, bottom, middle.
We're so
Ouch.
annoying, bro.
If pickup path levels aren't annoying enough, just combine it with an auto scroller, and
Literally.
also combined with a very fun boss fight here. And this boss fight actually has a really cool trick, which will you be going for?
I don't go for it. It doesn't really say much, to be honest.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. And it's brand new.
As you can see, Roy will jump into a pipe here, and you can actually quickly jump and do like a spin drill to basically get a really weird hit on him. But instead, he'll just be standing below these pipes and hoping that Roy pops out above him, and then it's kind of random how long it takes for him to also drop down.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's like I think there's a 50-50 whether he does like a long pause or a short pause. Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, worst case scenario, you're only losing like a few seconds there.
No.
3.
Like, Propeller is cool, but like, we've just seen it so much. Like, this game like really just not have anything else.
Well, there's dolphin
Fire
looking like
cloud.
whoa.
What is, whoa.
Oh,
Look how fast you can move horizontally. This is crazy.
Surely this won't be used for more levels, and we're gonna go back to Propeller, right?
Oh, I mean, I'd like to joke and say, of course not. But we actually do.
Yeah, but what's cool about the power-up routing specifically is that the Propeller is mainly dominated by the first half of the run, and then you'll mainly see Penguin for the second half.
True.
It's a pretty even split. It's pretty sick.
So you can actually get that star coin by wall clicking the wall there also, but it is a bit risky, especially considering the fact that you don't get the checkpoint this level, so it loses a lot of time. So instead he'll just be doing the intended thing where you freeze the Cooligan. And yeah, well, as you can see, Penguin is just so fast.
Blazing fast.
It's kinda
The ice
crazy.
really helps.
That is true. All the ice does is help maintain your speed. But you actually you go the same max speed as you would on normal ground. You just lose your speed so much quicker on normal terrain.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about physics earlier. It's called friction. The ice has very low friction, so you lose speed.
Yo,
You
my
don't really
bad.
lose
Okay,
speed,
jeez. Cool strat utilizing frozen item hitboxes. Repeat grabbing this star block. Interesting thing about the star power up, you actually go the same max speed star as Penguin, but you can run that max speed and maintain it without having to worry about sliding and unmorphing and stuff like that. And yeah, it's
Well, we
Penguin
might
movement-
see.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we might see actually slightly higher max speed on the next level.
You're right.
Maybe combining both Penguin and Star.
Yo, that would be so
hopefully-
hype. That'd be so hype, bro.
That would be so hype.
Okay,
Make me
more
go really
RNG.
hyper.
These
Yeah, I'll get
two
pretty hyper.
ice pros, basically, when Mario steps on the grid, they have like a 50-50 chance of going clockwise or counterclockwise. And you want to kill them, actually, before you enter 3-3, so you don't have to face them later, basically. And perfect RNG there.
That was
Beautiful
pretty
RNG.
good.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising from Ivan the Terrible and Ivan the Terrible.
Facts.
Yeah, sometimes those ice bros just love to run away sometimes. That was not the case.
Using a little trick to stall those. Getting a reserve penguin here, nothing too crazy.
Sometimes
Unfortunately,
you
will
need a
not
reserve
be seeing-
penguin.
Let me say that again.
I just said sometimes you just need a reserve penguin.
Right.
Or you can press
Something you
A
won't
and
be
the
seeing on
penguin
this
comes out of the
level.
balloon.
Yeah, we didn't end up seeing the hyperspeed that we talked about earlier, but when you run down a 45-degree slope with Star and then Penguin Slide, you can actually maintain really high speed. Not even that precisely, actually.
It's alright because I get to showcase an even cooler trick in the next level, so hopefully I get that.
So, one night, Volza had a dream.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy dream.
As you
Yeah.
Beautiful storytelling.
You're dreaming about video games that you play.
The only video game I play.
Might just be this one.
Okay, guys.
This level in
Well, there's
particular,
There's this game in this level, yeah.
and I mean, this level's definitely not a very special level, so I don't know why you would dream about this one. But I mean, Volza just has a vision,
Yeah, dude.
Also, these
Dreaming.
poles, they are faster if you like spin jump off of them, as you can see. And actually doing this is kind of awkward and harder than it looks. And
really
Adrian
cool.
nails it. So one night, Volza had a dream. Wait, actually, I kind of started that early. He still has this room. It's quite scary. So one night, Volza had a dream. He was in this room, very slow. It's an auto-scroller. It just takes ages, right? Wait, how did
But I had this idea.
And,
I had this idea in my subconscious. Moving down, there are these swaying question mark blocks, kind of going back and forth. Okay, dude, get right to the point.
There we go. Dream
Yeah.
come true, baby.
You clip through the floor. Dude, later that day, or the next day actually, I can't forget, I think it was like Muffin who was like, I'll give $10 to anyone who can like find a way to skip like the auto scroller in Three Ghosts House. And I was like, dude, I literally had a dream where like you use the question mark block to clip, and that wasn't what you used to clip. Obviously, he used the floor, but like very soon after that, they tasked it and found a way to clip. It was just kind of crazy.
Where's he going?
Gotta be good playing right now.
But yeah, that clip saves 34 seconds, so it's definitely one of the more important tricks in the run you want to get.
So true.
Oh, yeah.
Back to World 6. I'll clean up some of these.
Someone think this is the last time we're in World 6. That wouldn't be... That could be correct. Let's have to wait and see.
You never know.
Maybe.
So yeah, using the quick sliding of the penguin power up. Definitely don't want to get hit because these next few levels. Oh, that's a cool strat. I've never seen that.
Coming up is a pretty cool strat. Saves a lot of time, and basically you'll be going to right here and then just coming back, and boom, there's a pipe there. Basically, normally you have to wait for that rolling hill, basically, or rolling crystal, I guess, to just go for a really long time, basically. But by doing that, what he just did there, he basically respawning it, and the pipe is to the right to begin with when it spawns. So you can just get it like that. But normally in the game, obviously, it kind of spawns earlier, so you don't get it like that, I think.
Yeah. Spot on.
But yeah, basically this cleanup section of the run, we're kind of just taking advantage of like the number of hills and like the amount of horizontal distance. Like there's a lot of it, and if you just use penguin, then that really just adds up.
The only level, I believe, where you get Yoshi.
What do you mean the only level? We just got Yoshi in 7-5.5. Is that the level, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Go.
All I'm saying is, what if 7.5 is so good? Why isn't there a 7.5.2?
That's actually a great question. What were they thinking?
Yeah, 7-5 is so short. They should have made a sequel.
I think we need answers from John Nintendo.
Yeah, someone get the pizza lawyer back here. Yeah, I missed it, but Vala in chat asks, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is so good, how come there's no new Super Mario Bros. Wii? And ironically, there is a newer Super Mario Bros. Wii that actually got very popular amongst Nintendo fans. But yeah, I don't know if I can talk about how to get that. Nintendo might come for
Google
me.
I thought you were talking about New Super Mario Bros. U. It's technically New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You said popular. I was like, it's the Wii U.
I'm talking about newer,
I'm-
bro.
I mean, hey, I'm running this on Wii right now. If you think about it.
Oh, true. Or Yoshi abandoned in some random cave, rather than dropped into the bottomless pits that are his traditional home. That is rather sad.
I'm rather sad, but Those fights are always a way out.
Yeah, Yoshi's here for Mario. He wants Mario to beat the game as quick as possible.
The Yoshi slander hurts my soul because I'm a Yoshi's Island speedrunner sometimes.
Oh.
Could be fine down there. You left some food in the little cave. Oh, sorry, you gonna say something?
No, I misremember that you speedrun Yoshi's Island. Think about like Ghibli or something.
You think J-Dude?
Dude, yeah, something about J-Dude.
Shout out to J dude.
Shout out to J, dude.
For real. Mario
He's
Wonder
really good
for
time
one.
in this game, as in he doesn't have one, but he's really good at the S&T, so...
Yeah, so now we're going back to World 8 and actually finishing the rest of the levels off.
Yep. One of my least favorite levels in the world. In the game. It's not bad with Penguin though. It's just really bad casually.
I'm just
I mean,
thinking
this-
it's a level that isn't worth playing.
I mean, I'll be honest, this level just doesn't belong here. A water level in World 8? Are you serious?
True.
Doesn't make sense.
Not to mention, this level, despite being very long and well, challenging, doesn't have a checkpoint.
Maybe they think
So,
they are
yeah,
World
many
9.
runs are lost here.
Like if there were a World 9, they probably wouldn't have a checkpoint in those levels, right? They ideally want to make them more difficult.
That's a good point. I would
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would not add checkpoints if I had difficult levels. It's just like in a hypothetical sense, you know.
Of course, it's just a good design choice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still really confused about World 9 because it's like, where are they even put it? Like, they already have like all of the traditional like Mario environments, right? Like, where are they gonna put it? Like in space or something?
Seriously, yeah,
Oh,
these are all kind
and-
of like on land.
Yeah.
Like there's that circle of the A, it makes an octagon.
Are you gonna make a nonagon or something?
That's not a
That was a
shape.
really good 8-4. This level is... Most of the time it's
That was
catastrophic
very
if you lose
clean,
Penguin. Yeah. All
Yeah,
jokes
it was
aside,
like-
that was actually really good.
Nice job. Yeah, I just rewatched it on stream. It was pretty good. The 427 is like pretty great.
We talked about this in-game timer sometimes to the top right. And if you played a couple other games, like any of the other New Super Mario Bros. Or I guess SMB1 technically, you might know that you like get a certain in-game time, kind of depends on the game. You'll get fireworks, and that is true in this game. If the last two digits match, you'll get fireworks, but it's only true in multiplayer.
Yeah, so you can actually completely ignore the in-game timer in terms of fireworks. You sometimes have to pay attention for cycles and things like that.
Just to know how good you are at the game, you want to look at the in-game time.
Fair enough.
And hey, shout out to the IL community.
All 2 IL runners that are active right now.
Big cheese and cads. You know, I saw most of them in chat earlier, so shouts to them.
I reckon it's 3. See, I don't know how many.
Who's the third? No offense to the third person.
Third.
Okay.
It's usually like it's usually like 2. It's now it's Cad and Big Cheese. Before it was Cad and Squash. Before it was Cad and Yacker. There's a constant to the though.
Alright, this
No, I wanna-
is one Bob on. Oh wait, I was watching the stream. Oh shoot. Yeah, I was on the second coin, oh no.
Let's put some Krobers here. Shout out to the Krobers. Where's it? It's
Crowbars, I
Krober,
think.
right?
Crowbars. I mean, we just saw these in
No, they're like
World 7.
Yep.
This is true.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kroger. You're actually right. Kroger.
Kroger, like the grocery store.
Close. It's Crow and then B-E-R. B as in boy.
They should have gone with Kroger.
I thought you were saying Kroger this whole time until just now, actually.
So now the
Well done.
Oh yeah.
Actually true.
Is it 1-1?
Now for the best.
This is a
level
really
in the
satisfying
game.
level.
Yeah,
We
we're
get
gonna
to see
be going back to 1-1.
we get to see Propeller again.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's true.
My goat. It's just satisfying, all the spins and wall kicks. Pretty clean first room.
and this room is there's a cycle to make here for the last coin, so you have to go fast. It's a pretty cool movement here.
Oh man,
I believe you can still make it, although
just barely too slow.
slow down.
It's alright.
Shout out to the golden age of 8-6 when Bramison had the record in 90%.
That's insane. This was what, 2 years ago?
I feel like it was much long. It was like 21, maybe?
I don't know, when Big Year, like the Big Year 8-6 revolution. Is that what you're talking about? Or was there a wave before it?
I think there's a wave before it when it was Bramison and I.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Just
I was unaware of that one.
Is there some time coming up for a quick wellness break?
I would say
Maybe after Tree Tower. What do you think?
Yeah, just let me know.
that seems fair.
Yeah, that's a good point. Get to reveal a new section of the world. I think Tower actually might be the end of it. There's no other worlds or levels that you can see on the world map.
Oh yeah, of course, it's definitely the end of the world.
I don't see anything else.
Kind of weird that they didn't add a castle.
Right to World 4 right after, I guess.
That'd be nice. Kind of surprising considering, 2 hours in and the estimate's over 3 hours. How come there's so much more to do?
It's that good.
There is a variation of the dream clip here and the normal exit. Saves a couple seconds, but it's actually a lot harder to do. The premise is the same basically. You want to like crouch jump and uncrouch
I
in
don't think
between
anyone's done
this
RTA, right?
platform that's moving down.
No, but it might
The
be in there.
floor
too.
basically.
It's been in runs. I've seen.
But the problem with
You
this
do
one
it.
is that
I've seen him go for it. He does. That's right.
AG does it
there.
a lot. Pretty sure he gets it. Yeah, he's pretty good at it. He didn't end up going for it, but it's basically
Yeah, I've
like
never
behind an invisible wall.
Shouts to Pidgey
So it's
for
really hard
the
to
record
jump.
holder in 100%, and pretty much the only run to have this upcoming trick, which the commentators explained.
Yeah, so there is actually a variation in the route between like what high level players and top level players will do, called Penguin Clip, where at the end of this level there is a dry bones and a hidden penguin block. Typically you'll be using the platforms that you'll see Adrian approach in just a few seconds here. You have to use the second platform auto scroller to use the spike balls to get the third coin. Sorry, the second coin, which you'll see. And you can actually skip that by clipping through a semi-solid by freezing a dry bones and having it drop on your head at the right moment. Obviously, without penguin or ice flower, there's no way to freeze anything. So unless you grab the penguin power up, you won't be clipping. So yeah, we'll just be seeing.
Yeah, so that trick is basically a run killer. Missing it costs so much time. So Adrian is opting to not go for it. Instead, he's going to ride the platform. And you'll shortly see some spike balls. And he needs to basically use these spike balls to break the blocks for the second circle.
Yeah, this 3-tower clip saves just as much as the Ghost House clip I did earlier, but it is way more riskier. And again, only the world record has it. Even most top runners actually end up going for it. This is how you're supposed to do it normally.
You clip through that semi-solid above the second star coin. You see there's dry bones here. You get the secret penguin, you freeze the dry bone, and then you basically let it drop on your head when in like a very precise timing. And making it drop is also another thing, because you have to basically hold it and then have it so it like clips those platforms that are kind of spinning, and it's falling. It's quite complicated.
Nicely done.
Very nice. All right. And with that, I'd say it's time for another break. What do we think?
Yeah, I think it's a great time.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that sounds good then. Yeah, we're going to be back in just a few minutes. Just like before, just make sure, Twitch chat, I'm looking at you specifically. Make sure you get up, you stretch, all that good stuff. You drink some water. I know you're dehydrated. And then come back in just a few minutes. We'll be back with the rest of this NSMB Wii 100% run. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the AAPI Heritage Month celebration here on GDQ Hotfix. We're going to be finishing up this NSMBW run with my favorite Geometry Dash player. If you'd like to introduce yourself again.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm running New Super Mario Bros. Wii 100%. And got some stacked commentary. 3 veteran runners joined me today. So if you could introduce yourselves one more time, that would be awesome.
I am Bolza.
Hello, I am Azord.
And I'm Josh.
Sweet.
2 hours into the run, about an hour left.
I'm
Deep. Dude.
ready to go when you guys are. Okay, I'll just take that as a yes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Yes, so
we're just,
not to mention,
at a loss of words. We're at a loss of words of how good this run is. Okay.
I thought you were talking about like the GDQ staff member in charge of the timer. I'm not gonna lie.
Nope.
I'm ready. All right.
Don't worry, they're always
time.
ready.
I believe it. All right. Another level with 2 exits. Would you believe it?
Shocker.
Another very much cycle-based level. So you can see these big icicles. They have a kind of crazy effect on your momentum. Not only do they like have you slipping and sliding everywhere, but they affect your momentum seemingly different than other blocks in the game that move. But I won't get into that because I don't know too much about it. Nicely timed roulette block.
We spin.
And then the cycle I'm talking about is this
Basically,
huge
if
ice
you're-
block at the very end. Just, dang. Yeah, that ice. That
Unlucky.
that sucks.
I believe I do have a power in my reserve for
Yeah.
my item inventory, so we should be good.
So we actually have a nice little auto-scroller skip coming up, and this is quite literally an auto-scroller skip because the auto-scrolling in this level is kind of interesting actually. You'll see shortly. It's a vertical auto-scroller, and you basically ride this cube, but the auto-scroll only starts when you step on it. So if you don't and just spin up here, you can skip it, even though it's meant to be a auto-scrolling level. How many times did I say that word? And one of the fastest levels in the game. And Adrian he nails it really. He gets the fast ending there as well. Really good stuff.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
Watching that, I forgot I haven't like updated my movement for this level since 2019, so I just forgot that you can play the level that way.
You know, we're all
Really,
kind of
like-
veterans here, so
I know, it's hard to catch up on all the strats, dude.
Mhm.
I also still do the old
kids these
strat
days.
in that level.
I'm too old. I'm on the green upgrade. I'm still.
Wait, the green pipe? What do you mean?
No, like the route.
Oh, the green uproot. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
misheard you. That's funny. Green uprooter. Even more of a vet than we are.
He will be taking this block though. There is a task only skip of this auto-scroller as well. It's actually quite an insane skip. You can look it up on YouTube. Bit out of like a human viable reach, you know. Maybe one day though, I do believe that
I believe in
runners will be
I
doing
believe in
this
us
skip.
humans.
Maybe in a couple years.
Once we get AI tasks,
Oh, yeah.
dude, we'll figure out how to do it.
AI tasks.
That's such a crazy concept.
I can't wait for the first rock task.
Hey, one day we'll get scatter shot. You know, the SM64 algorithm. No one.
I only play good Mario games.
Ouch.
I saw the way you looked at the camera, and now I feel called out.
I feel guilty for not understanding. Task only is only ever temporary. Actually true.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna
Speaking of
finish off 3-4 for real. And then we'll get to go to Street
Speaking
Castle.
of-
There's another cool trick that I'm gonna go for. Yeah, get it.
Oh, let's go. I think I know what he's talking about. Let me skip. Not to spoil anything, but yeah.
Go.
Bingo, baby. All right, now that these red blocks are here, we're able to just go underneath these ice blocks and take the secret exit down here. Pretty sick.
Yeah, fun
if
fact,
only
there's
there was
a- I was just about to talk about that.
way. You can go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, there's a really cool strat involving using the Koopas and freezing them to kind of create platforms to actually enter that red pipe without activating the red block switch. And it's been done RTA. I'd like to shout out Big Cheese for actually pulling this off in a no secret exits run, and he's the only one to actually do that still.
we love Big Cheese.
How far is this trick into like a no secret exit run?
Only
Uh,
one
about
level
30
and
minutes.
it's this. Oh wait. Like you're talking about time-wise.
Yeah. You do the levels in order. Yeah, you do the worlds in order, basically. Right, so yeah, about 30 minutes in. And Big Cheese, I believe, I remember him saying at one point he has about 1 in 10 consistency with that, which, I mean, if you can look it up,
Which is unreal.
the switch skip, it is an unreal strat.
Dang.
I'm kind of thinking, I get the checkpoint, take an intentional death, get prop. I really want to show off the trick.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, so there's 2 skips using prop in this level. There's one before the checkpoint and one after. First one entirely depends on these bouncy Lemmy balls that were kind of tough, but we'll see the second one. It sounds like Adrian's gonna take one for the team.
Why not? Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this checkpoint. I'm gonna go to an item house, grab the power. This trick is really cool once you get it. There is an item house down here. Hopefully I get a pattern that actually has power in it. Not all of them has it.
Yeah, so the trick that he's talking about, do you want me to spoil it? Talk about it?
You can go ahead.
So it's called LCK, or Latcher's Clip Kick. So it's almost essentially a one-sided wall kick where you crouch into a corner of the floor, uncrouch, and then you wall kick the other side. And it's pretty precise, especially because you have to perform it while on a falling donut block.
I looked at the wrong pattern.
Ah, dang.
This didn't have props anyway.
It didn't have prop, yeah. Hey, you have an extra penguin.
That's true. Okay. There is one down here I can try to go to. I don't know. Probably just go to World 2.
See if he gets the... Or how many patterns have propeller out of the 6?
2 of them.
Okay. So 1 in 9 chance. Wait, no, sorry.
1 in 9.
Yeah,
It's 2 and 6, 1 in
2
3.
and 6. Yeah. And then you have 2 chances at it, so it should be a 4 and 6 chance.
That's not how that's...
No, I didn't get it.
That's how it works. You have 2 chances at a 2 separate independent chances at a 2 and 6 chance.
Yeah, but according to your math, if you do it 3 times, you get it 6 out of 6 times.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's so true.
Okay, so I'll go to World 1, but I'll just grab these extra power-ups just for the rest of the run, just to be safe.
There you go.
I'm missing one.
That was
I've
embarrassing.
never go to these at all. Sure.
Dude, you're stacked. You even got a mini.
True. Okay,
I think you have 2.
I'm gonna go to the one in World 1. That way I can guarantee that there's a power in there.
It's way worth it to like show it off.
Yeah.
And just play the level as Small Mario.
Yeah, the rest of the run has gone like really well to the point where I do have time to spare for his trick. Okay, so okay, I got it. There's our prop. Oh yeah, and don't worry, like, even though I may have entered, like, multiple different item houses, my checkpoint in Sri Castle is still active. Because I didn't actually enter a main level at all, so... Once we get back there, I should be back at the checkpoint. Should be good to go. I do have to use my star here. So hopefully I get it right now. That would be great.
Let's go.
It's gonna be really weird to start
I'll
though.
lock in for this now. Yeah, I gotta wait for the Stardew become inactive
Yeah,
so I
that's
can
true.
split this blob on. Oh, I got the
dang.
wall slide there.
Wow.
Yeah, you got the. Exactly what you said. Come on, baby. I believe.
It was worth a try. I think at the
Yeah,
very
it was.
least, I got the wall slide, so you kind of get the idea. But
Mm-hmm.
you do a full jump, you propel, and you'll just barely make it to this platform.
It's crazy how close it is, too.
You know, a trick this
Yeah,
hard,
now we
this
have-
deep into the run is something else.
Yeah, it's brutal. And you die, really. There's a lot of variations, like you can mess it up in. And it's pretty common to, like, have to die trying. Pretty costly death.
Yeah. Very good attempts, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, optimally, you want to get force try. Because if you do it more than that, you're not actually saving time anymore. And even force try doesn't save that much. Alright,
GG on World 3.
thank you.
What's gonna be next? World 4?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, it's 3.5?
World
I'd
5?
love to see a 3.5.
3.5. That part of World 3 felt so short. Oh no, this is World 4. Sorry, I lied.
Whoa, it's Ted.
That's
I was betting on World 3 too.
World 3 too.
Oh yeah, so let's do
yeah,
that.
it's just
We get to see the penguin again.
Yeah, so you know how in like real life penguins can like swim pretty well? Yeah, they added that in NSMV as well. So penguins actually swims faster, and you can also belly slide on the surface.
Kind of a crazy
it's
callback
like-
to real life, honestly.
I know, I love when they reference real life things in video games. It's like how like propellers are known for flying, and they added a propeller
Wow.
in this game. And how like people are known for running and jumping, and then they made Mario do that.
What a callback that is.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's
Little
insane.
reference there.
Let's go, 4-1. Alright, after
4-1.
4-1, we're faced with another split path and something blocking our way. And this is someone that we're revisiting. It's Ted. In his overworld map form. And there's actually a very small percentage based on what position he spawns in that you can skip him, but he did not spawn in that position. So
That's
we're
not the
gonna be
position
using
we
a
want.
star here.
But yeah, if he's in the middle of the boardwalk, you'll always be guaranteed an encounter, so. So we use a star here. And also, you don't have to do that much penguin movement if you use a star here at all. Makes things a lot easier. I don't want to get hit by that.
So this level is another star chain level after it gets this first star here. He'll be getting another block later on too. And he has to be in star form while hitting the block to get it. He makes it in time.
No problem at all.
Okay, the level coming up is a big one. There's a big RNG segment to it, and then also a trick. Which will you be going for that?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a cool movement section in the very last room before the boss fight. I'm gonna do my best to show off.
Let's go.
I do a little waiting at the start though.
So one way that we saw an 8-2 way earlier in the run, when we were crouching off of the rolling hills, that's one way to reset our momentum. This level, I think Adrian showcased it a little bit. We'll see it in the next exit. Spoiler alert, sorry. But if you shoot a projectile, so in Penguin's case, an ice ball, it resets the momentum from the conveyors back to like regular running speed. Pretty cool. And he got really good
That's a
RNG.
good
there.
RNG.
Okay, I get a second chance.
That was scary.
I shouldn't have done that. I just realized that as it was happening.
I was convinced something bad was going to happen, and then it ended up being fine.
Adrian's like that.
But it was still really close to bad.
This guy got the clutch factor. Drop him a follow.
For real.
Yeah, so as Volza spoiled earlier, this level has a secret exit. If you're a keen viewer, you would note. Oh wait, no, he just unlocked it. If you're a keen viewer, you would notice that there's another level to the right to actually have it so you can progress in the world. And so he actually bypassed it without any problems. But the third room in this level is a major RNG hurdle, basically.
He's getting there.
And I'll explain it when we get to it. But theoretically, you could basically be stuck there forever with how it works.
I think
think it was-
time would run out.
Oh, well, yeah. That is true.
You would be stuck there for 10 in-game minutes.
So these blocks here, they're coming out of a spawner, and there's a 50-50 chance of it being a tall block or a short block. And by the time you get up there, you want the block to be short, which he didn't get. And hitting it again, and this is the RNG thing. Oh, that wasn't horrible.
Above average.
And he can go for this cool trick.
Nice, dude.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
That was great.
In
Oh, the best movement in the game.
Yeah, one of the most fun to watch too.
Chat, clip that. That was so cool.
In the middle, he did a one-sided wall kick, where after you wall jump, you shoot an ice ball, and then if you time your twirl right, you can basically gain height on the same wall.
Pretty crazy.
That was awesome.
Nice job, Adrian. Let's go.
Thank you, thank you. You know, I may not have gone LCK, but at least I got to show that off too. You know.
Facts.
I mean, I partially got LCK. I got the wall side at the very least, so at least you have the idea. how that wall kick works. So everyone's
oh,
favorite
water level.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of the theme of 4-4 are these like nanny bloopers. They got like little baby bloopers.
They actually
Fall
called
around.
nanny bloopers.
I think they're called like blooper nannies. Let me check.
We're gonna look at the Wikipedia again.
I think it's blooper nanny.
That's kind of a tough name.
I
Maybe
know,
they could
right?
with that
So
one.
here,
You get the blooper babies. And yeah, they're super annoying. Like not only are bloopers annoying, but then you get their babies, which like they're born with the RNG gene. You just go wherever.
Orangine.
RNG. Hold up, that's. Oh, someone write that down.
I'm looking at chat right now. I'm getting asked a physics question.
Oh no. No,
Uh,
not the physics question.
No, I would have helped, but it's specifically addressed for you, so.
Ooh. Let's read it. If Mario shoots a fireball at a 30-degree angle with the fireball leaving his hand at a speed of 20 meters per second, assuming the fireball
about it.
behaves like a real projectile, how high can the fireball go using the rules of gravity and velocity? Also, does the limit exist? I do not have a calculator right now. I would love to solve that.
Well, to start this, we need to figure out how tall Mario is in this game.
True.
Very
I
true.
guess the question is he standing on the ground?
also,
need
what
that.
is the value of gravity in the Mario universe?
Yeah, it's still the.
Oh, that's true. It might not be
Yeah,
9.8 meters per second.
Ooh, yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, like New Donk City, like those are like real humans, and he jumps higher than them. So,
True.
a little concerning.
He's not a real human. We've confirmed that.
He could just be that good. Like he could have a 18-foot vertical.
Is there anyone with an 18-foot vertical?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what? I wasn't familiar with ball like that. That's my bad.
No, you're good, dude.
Very
It's
good.
okay to not know ball.
I hope the Bucks draft Mario, dude.
All right,
That
so we got our
question's-
first exit of Ghost House. Assuming perfectly elastic collision. Using frictionless plane with spherical Koopas.
Oh, that actually is a useful assumption.
Okay, I got an important question.
What's up?
Who is better at ball? Mario from like Mario, or like Luka Doncic?
Dude, I don't know, Luca.
He did lose round one.
Yeah, dude, he didn't even.
Yeah,
4-1.
and also like Mario has that like 18-foot vertical. I don't know, like
Like if we're
I think
talking
Mario-
like Nikola Jokic, I don't know, dude. That's a different story. But like Luca,
Fun fact about this level, it's one of two levels that doesn't have 100% IO. You can't get all 3 star coins actually in one exit.
true. This one in 7 Tower, which I played a bit ago.
7.
7, sorry, Ghost
7
House.
Ghost House.
Whoa.
I actually like believed you for a second, even though I knew it wasn't true.
I
Nice
didn't feel it
gaslighting.
until you said 7 Tower. Seriously. Gaslighted 1,240 people at once.
Oh, this next level is a bit of a tricky one. Has some cool movement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is Alien Chop's favorite level, dude.
Oh, yeah. You want to be moving, like penguin sliding,
Mhm.
just enough to line up this Lakitu to freeze it and grab this first coin. Pretty sick. Dang. Oh, that was almost a very clean
Yeah.
start. I mean, yeah, not a big deal. I was just like, ah, dang. It's almost like too clean.
Another trick here, if you ground pound and jump in quick enough, you can actually just like bounce off of the cloud there and insta kill the P2.
I didn't get my ground pound.
And this super niche star here. Only programmers know that one.
Me.
Just one of them, though, not all of them.
True.
True. True that. Okay, before we go into Fort Castle, I'm gonna go to the Star House here. And the reason why I'm pointing out this Star House specifically is because you may have remembered that Ed was in the way in that boardwalk at the start of the world. And so if you actually end up skipping that star and you kind of, or no, if you skip using that star and then like you can basically skip having to go to that star house, which saves a few more seconds.
Yeah, basically, there's a 1 in 6 chance that you can skip encountering that fish. Basically. So, in theory, you don't need. You can actually get 2 less star houses. I think.
I need max percent
You have to come to
enjoyers.
World 4.
Shout out to max percent enjoyers.
I say that because there's a little fun way you can max out your point counter in this level.
Fun might be stretching it, dude.
Oh no, it's a blast. Because the max percent you get to you set it up, and then you get like 8 minutes where you're not playing the game after playing it for 4 hours, and it's like this is awesome. And then you get to like make lunch and
Like fun time.
yeah.
Hey, Adrian, you gotta join the next race, dude.
I will. Already know.
Sweet.
Well, actually, I gotta see because like you guys hosted it like so early in the morning.
Well, yeah, aren't we both PST?
Yeah.
Dude, you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. Just playing ahead of time. It's
Right.
worth it.
I appreciate the fact that you guys make the timing good specifically for me. You guys can wake up at 4, and I can just do the run from like 6 to 12. It's great.
There's some other Europeans sometimes. Or like like Grammy and maybe not recently. It used to be a very European race.
True.
The first ever max percent race I think was only Europeans. Like Carl, Grammy, and voting. I might just be making that up, but we'll say it's.
No, I remember a race with those 3.
All right, so we're not done World 4 quite yet. We still have one more airship, but thankfully it's not an auto score.
Thankfully. This level actually has some pretty cool strats.
Should probably have explained what max percent is. Basically, it's hundo, plus you get the max points. Like you see, there's point score in the top right. You get max of every power up, and for some reason, you also watch all the hint movies. Well, watch or you buy all the hint movies, and it takes like 7 hours, basically 6.5 hours.
Yeah, it's more of like a meme category. If you think about it.
Oh, don't disrespect my precious max percent.
I didn't say it was bad.
You called it a meme, dude.
Cool strat here. He's gonna he's gonna want to do the double and triple jump on the screw so he can move it forward.
Very clean.
Push 1 if max percent is not a meme.
Can you say that again?
I said push 1 in chat if max percent is not a meme.
It isn't, dude.
Definitely not.
Special.
That message
It's-
looks so weird with the delay.
True.
Sorry for disrespecting the guilt like that.
It's all good, dude. The lifestyle. Alright, another great performance of Bombless here. This is the one where it's actually like intended.
And yeah, Bombless took a while to be figured out.
Right.
It's interesting.
Pretty sad. Yo, it appears some epsilon
can we
knows
have
ball,
both?
dude. Larry Birdo, Magic Koopa Johnson. Waiting for the
Oh, we
Mario
got a ball now
NBA
against
game.
Jim.
Alright, 5-3. This is the level that we decided not to play 5 minutes into the game. Or the run, sorry. More like...
8
into
minutes?
the game.
Yeah.
8 minutes, I'd say.
Look at us all pulling out the same number.
Dude, look at us. We're on the same page. Oh, that's kind of neat. Never seen that freeze there. It's cool.
I don't know too much about this level, but I did watch Adrian do a run and then die here, or get hit or die, and then I tabbed out, and then when I tabbed back in, he ended stream. So, and I've
I
never
don't remember
forgotten
when
that.
that happened. Probably a while ago. I don't remember that off the top of my head.
It also could have been any percent, because this is... You got some any percent, right?
Yeah, I've done some any percent, but funnily enough, I never actually picked up 5-dash for equal yet. So
That's crazy.
it was probably just 100%.
For a level you have in Hondo and you don't have a 5-3 any% run.
Nope.
Super rare. Okay, so there's a reason why you're actually coming back to World 4 to do 4-3 now instead of earlier. And it's because, you know, we get to use... Wait, have you even used it so far?
The mini
The
mushroom?
power?
Not yet.
The what mushroom?
Come on, stop spoiling. Dude, Bolza, you are lacking today.
You're right, my bad.
Oh, what is that?
Wait, that's a weird looking mushroom. Why
Wait.
is it so small?
Is this a glitch?
But you're so light. I wonder if you can like walk on water with this.
You're so floaty.
Whoa.
Oh.
It actually does
Wow,
work.
That was cool.
Oh, but
You know, speaking of physics from earlier, what's the acceleration of gravity when Mario's this tiny? Look how floaty he is.
Well,
I don't think this would be that
The
hard to
gravity-
solve because this is pretty
actually,
close to like how tall you are
gravity
in
will
real
be-
life.
Oh, he's not that.
Okay,
far.
I
actually,
saw that stare. I'm
gravity will be
sorry.
the same, but because Mario's mass is less, the weight
yeah.
force will be less. You know.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
should
true,
accelerate-
but
It's. I don't think it's that. It's that air resistance. Like he has much more drag.
Well, I think he can float because he ate the mini mushroom, which destroys his insides and makes him more buoyant to the air. Guys,
What's
that's-
the chemical reaction there? Because that's a lot of mass losing, unless he's extremely dense right now.
because well, he's like a fourth of his original height, like in Super Mario form.
A lot less, I
Okay.
think, like a 6 or an 8.
yeah, but if Mini Mario were extremely dense, he would sink into water. Like,
100%. That's
You know
why
what I
the
mean?
Mushroom is poisonous.
It might have.
So he is hollow on the inside, is what you're saying?
Just maybe.
I think it was like maybe like some sort of like combustion where like a lot of them just turned to gas. So this is 6'5", it's Ted at the bottom. He's back.
Okay. Oh, we're so close to the end. Weight doesn't affect gravity. You're right.
Yeah.
It's the other way around, no?
I'm misremembering a little. That's my bad.
Yeah, Yoshi hit it
Mario is
right on the
made of
nose.
helium.
I mean, obviously because Mario is made up of helium. That's why when he
That's
talks,
a
it's
cool-
so high pitched.
Yeah,
I gotta see this
that's a good
gameplay
theory.
reaction.
I believe that.
Okay, big level here. Normally, you're supposed to ride this raft with this light switch, but we don't do that here. And to begin, Adrian will get all the star coins here, actually.
And clean setup.
And he was trying to go for that triple jump, but it's obviously kind of hard to do because you can't see.
It's a good grab until the part where you didn't grab it, but up
That's
until
all good.
that.
Yeah, this is the easiest way to cheese the normal exit, but secret exit is a little different. Gotta be careful of these. Actually, no, I don't want to spoil. But you may have seen the cannon outside an overworld map. I think it's safe to say that there is a secret exit. Definitely not a spoiler.
We turned chat very scholarly.
Shit, now that I think about it, there aren't that many levels left in this game. There's the other exit that you just mentioned, and then there's like 2-2,
Oh, don't forget 6 cannon.
and like
This is true. Can't forget that.
This could be world record.
Wow. I only 2:51 has elapsed. As long as I do this in the next 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Forgot how long 2-2 is though.
It is pretty long, but it's not as long as a whole world, and clearly there's not a whole world left or anything.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It is a pretty long.
I mean, we'll show you the world map after we beat World 2. Like, there's literally nothing else.
Yeah, this is like the desert bus of Mario levels. That's why that spits 315.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have to give pretty generous estimates, right?
This is quite a scary bit, and he gets it.
I like that.
Nice letdown.
Yeah, nearly got hit by that
Obviously, all
fireball.
the bros, Fire Bros, Hammer Bro, Ice Bro, Boomerang Bro, all those are RNG. So yeah, they're quite fun to deal with in speedruns.
Yeah, something else we haven't mentioned is that there's actually a penguin variant of this level, which is a lot harder. It's very easy to kill runs to, but it saves like, I believe 20 seconds up to that.
Yes, you do a completely different route if you use Penguin in this. I believe the route saves 17 seconds. It's very hard, and I think only Pidgey and Cab go for it, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, it's only the top 2 runs that have it right now. I mean, Cad's got a 255 without the route, so I'm probably just gonna stick to this for a bit. So we have this sits cannon, we have a 2-2, and we finally get to World 9. I'm pretty excited about that.
Alleged World 9 or like
Allegedly. I didn't
Okay.
say it was
Wait.
real quite yet.
I just realized that we actually can see it.
just like don't
It-
look over there.
Just don't look up. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
I don't think there's anything above us, right?
I don't think we've pressed up yet. Maybe we should try it after this level.
Yeah, you know how it's like gamers don't look up? It's like that.
Yeah, that might be our problem. If we tried doing that, we could beat the whole game and truly 100% speedrun.
Okay, now this is actually quite a long level. I believe one of the longest non-auto-scrolling levels. Largely thanks to this section right here where you just stand here. And probably wondering why we even do this level with Mini. There's so many enemies and stuff, because it's actually a time save for the third coin.
Because usually you have to grab the mini power-up from a room. It's completely separate. And now you don't have to because you already have the power-up you need.
And Mini does make jumping around like a lot easier. Oh, I nearly just hit that spike ball. Yeah, jumping around as Mini Mario in this level makes things like so much easier and faster.
Jeez. Nice.
That works.
Really cool hit there.
Yeah, this is another room where Mini is very useful. I get to skip most of the way on this platform. Sorry about that. Nice.
W timing, nice.
And if you didn't have Mini, you would go left to go to a room, but now you can just hold right because you already have Mini.
I love holding that and jumping every once in a while.
Best speedrunning advice.
For that.
Well, I thought the
Let's
best speedrunning
go.
advice would have been like
Let's
do
go,
all the
right?
time save and
I mean,
like
We did all other worlds.
don't lose time.
That one's good too. Don't lose time. Always
Yeah.
helps.
Very true.
Well, we should get the message. Yep, there you go.
Oh,
All right, well.
well, won't you look
Whoa,
at
that's
that? I held
cool.
up.
That's cool.
Looks like this is real.
I owe
That
John
last level
Nintendo so
we
much money.
improved.
9-8.
9-8. Yep.
What do you eat?
Say that
These
again.
guys got the jokes.
No, that was good.
Okay, so now that we got propeller, we can continue.
Basically, how these levels work is you unlock 9-8 when you get all star coins in world 8. So we just do everything up until world 9. It's the best thing for routing, really.
That works. Oh, never mind.
Will he get the prop though?
It's
I
okay.
would say that's not ideal.
He's fine person.
Oh no, I lost time. Oh well.
Thankfully,
You might have to start
you
the
can.
whole
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, optimally,
Opportunities.
yeah. Optimally, you want to use the roulette block to get the propeller in one item swap. But there are a lot of props in this level, so it's not really a big deal if you miss it.
I don't think we
Every item
mentioned
swap takes
when you grab
0.5
a
seconds.
power up. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's also the
Edit
same
fit,
for when you
edit
take
fit.
damage.
Yep. The screen just freezes. So even on auto scrollers, while the screen is moving at a fixed rate, like it freezes the entire game, except for the in-game timer. Interestingly.
Yeah, you can imagine that feature works really well in multiplayer.
True.
Yeah.
Like they actually took that feature out in Wonder, which is kind of nice.
So we have actually, never mind. I'm not gonna mention.
What?
1-1-1 make
That star coin right there is often missed by some people.
J.
But thankfully Adrian.
I was gonna
J.
say.
JHAY.
Yep.
Not
Okay,
the
this is a
duo.
really cool level. Actually quite hard. It's you want to basically get an optimal cycle here for the last star coin. So it's slightly cycle based because you'll be getting a penguin from here.
Fun fact, your boots are made of ice in this level, not the ground.
So yeah, if you wouldn't have guessed already, most of these remaining World 9 levels are horizontal, so because of that, we kind of just go to 9-5 as soon as we can, grab a penguin, and now we get to take advantage of its abilities.
In case you guys missed him, he's back. Matt.
One last time. Oh, Ted.
Man, I keep mixing them up.
That might be Ted's
Unfortunately.
like
Good.
though, actually. I think this is different from the World 6 Ted.
I have a question. What do we call that fish? We give him that fish a name.
We need to name him.
I don't see we've named that fish ever.
Mother Ted. That was really interesting. Is that like normal? I feel like I've never seen that.
That's Elwyn's
That is the
fast cycle backup. Just Elwyn again. That was really good. Okay.
only 5 levels remain. 9-1 is probably the hardest of these in terms of resets, actually.
Yeah, I'd say 9-1.
Yeah, weirdly, the first level in World 9 is probably the biggest one killer.
Adrian's playing it really well.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
It may look easy.
Yeah, these 4 levels at the bottom here, it doesn't exactly matter like what order you do them in. Like you could do 9-1 before 9-2. But like 9-2 is like you kinda want Penguin there, so it makes sense to do that one first.
I gotta wait for its platforms. I don't want to lose Penguin. I would love to showcase the last levels in their Penguin board. Really satisfying to do.
Valid.
Yeah, again, these bottom 4 levels you can do in any order, but I like to do 9-2 first because it's very reliant on penguin movement. Fly across the water, etc. That's nice.
Clean ending. Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, despite this being one of the more flat levels in World 9, this is still like really cool to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, the 932. 9-32.
That's kind of scary. That's not what I normally do. That was a sketchy ending, but I made it work. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, World 9 is extremely notorious for being like an easy run killer. So the fact that it has gone as well as it has been so far is really promising. Okay, 9-4. I promise you this is the last auto-scroller. And then I just have action for the rest of it.
This level is quite infamous for many speedrunners. You'll see the third star point here. It's very easy to mess up. You basically need to make sure you don't get hit, because you need to freeze a piranha to enter a pipe.
Yeah, this third coin is like for most Honda runners who are starting off, or even sometimes us veteran runners. It's quite the canon event to end up missing this last star coin.
Yeah, shout out Latchers, you know.
True that. Yeah, imagine being the casual player, just trying to 100% the game, and then you're kind of greeted with this last coin. It's truly a pain most of the time, but once you do have proper setups for it, it's really not that bad.
This level really
like a lot of
is
speed
painfully
games.
slow, isn't it?
You never know, you might need that one up.
That's true. Not trying to game over
49
here.
is not enough.
Yeah. There's some one-sided wall kick tech, which haven't really shown off in earlier parts of the run that well. Nice. Thankfully, we don't have to go through this auto-score again. Great. We got 2 levels left. We got 9-6 and 9-7.
I believe this is 3:10 pace. So
Low 310, which is a very respectable time.
I like this one.
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
commentator curse. It's alright.
I was gonna say that's like the most layered commentator curse I've ever seen.
I had it coming. Alright. I do have leftover penguins.
Couldn't let you get away without a death row line.
Yeah.
yeah, so all of these platforms are on a global cycle. So yeah, this level can be quite annoying if you have made any mistakes earlier on. And you also actually do a damage boost at the end. And you need to make sure you time this damage boost correctly, actually, because you want to land on this platform that's hidden behind the geyser.
Yeah, that's sketchy. I always wait on that part. I'm not very good at.
Okay.
Well done, dude.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you. Yeah. One more level to go, but once you see 9-7, you might you might remember how much of a nightmare this level can be. So. The infamous Fire and Ice level. The last star coin especially is pretty notorious.
Everyone's favorite.
It's evil.
Yeah, you wanna make sure you keep fire for especially the second star coin. Because if you don't, you have to rely on the piranhas to make the to melt the blocks for you.
Damage boost there.
That's close.
And to see, the piranhas made it quite tricky there.
Nice job.
And get this
Go.
Let's go.
GG's, bro.
GG's.
GG.
Solid run. And time should be when this message pops up, and
Let's go.
GG.
GG's in the chat.
Massive GGs.
I'm very happy about this run. You know, despite losing 5 minutes in Spree Castle, I feel like I played pretty well. Very happy.
Yeah, I agree. I totally forgot about the 3 castle moment.
Yeah. All right.
Very respectable time.
Yeah, and where can
You know,
everyone in
the
chat
next
find you
field
after that?
Beats me and Josh's PB.
Wait, really?
So,
It's okay. You're getting OET soon. Trust.
so true.
Yeah, Adrian, where can everyone
lost an OX to the last game of 9-5?
where can
no.
everyone in chat find you, Adrian?
Yeah, so if y'all want to check me out, twitch.tv/AdrianRTA1. I mainly do 2D Mario speedruns. I've been focusing on this game, but I've also been taking a look at Wonder again, Wonder Hondo to be specific. I'll have the time for that. So I'm really excited to turn to that category. And if my commentators want to shout themselves out or anyone else, also mention the 90% tournament that we want to host in the summer. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so I'm Bolza. You don't have to follow me, but I'm doing some NSMEW Hundo recently. I double dabble in a lot of New Super Mario Bros. Wii content and stuff. I will be participating in the 90% tournament this month or this summer. There is a cash prize for the top 4. Not anything crazy, but a little incentive. So if you guys are interested, I totally recommend joining the NSMEW speedrunning Discord. We're pretty open to like helping out new runners and stuff. It's a very friendly community, very fun. If you're interested, yeah. My other commentators want to say anything?
I haven't streamed in a while because my laptop sucks.
Yeah, I want to
Thank
say
you.
that was a really good run.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that'd
again,
be
if
great. Shout out Adrian.
if you're interested in running this game, you can go to speedrun.com/nsmbw, and there will be a Discord link at the top. And yeah, very active community. We're always down to help out new runners and just have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks Adrian for inviting us to commentate, and thanks GDQ for having us for this cool hotfix event.
Yeah, thank you guys for your time. Like, really.
Yeah, thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah, this run
Always
was
fun.
absolutely fantastic. I'm positive a bunch of people in chat was watching the whole time, eyes glued to the ding screen. We're gonna be back in just a few minutes, but before we go, I just want to mention that just a couple days ago, the SGDQ 2025 games list came out, and it's really good. I would take a look! SGDQ. If you're interested at all about going, it's going to be live the first week of July, so from the 6th to the 13th. So that's going to be in Minneapolis. So if you're interested, like I said, you can go to gdq.gg/games or do !SGDQ into a chat. But like I said, we'll be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to be having some more familiar voices on the stream. We'll see you then.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye bye.